Hey there, Windowers, and welcome to this week's live stream. Thank you all so much for being here. I can see we've got quite a few people in the chat already, so thank you very much. How is everybody? It's good to see you. So hello to Tim, hello to Sky, hi Developer Luke, thank you for being here. Hello to Masked Ouija. We've got Rias, Zodus, Sectorwire. Hello to Sims Fan. Hello Smart Ninja, good to see you. Hi Hibby, thanks for being here. We've got Q9RTO, hello, how are you? We've got Sulfur. I love this. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. How is everybody? How are you all doing? So AdFS, hi, thank you for being here. Hello to Pancake Sparkle. Hello to Human Gamer. Hello Nitro Purple. Sky has already mentioned the Windows shirt. Yes, the Windows shirt has returned. I've not worn this for a while. I think I've only ever worn it once on stream before, and it was quite a while ago, so I thought it was time for a change. So yeah, I'm in my Windows shirt. Hi Gareth, I can see Gareth's here. Awesome. Hello Void Pointer, thank you for being here. Hi Martin, and other people as well. So yeah, thanks guys for the support, it's much appreciated. And we are going to have a little bit of fun this week. So we did look at a Windows 11 build last week. This week I think there was a new build, wasn't there, but it didn't really have many, like it didn't have that many interesting changes or any interesting changes. So I thought instead of looking at that, we'll maybe give it another 2 weeks and then maybe come back to Windows 11, see where it is in a couple of weeks time. So yeah, we're going to have a look at some Windows mods / bootleg bootlegs, depending on what you want to call them. So in case you're not aware, but I'm sure most of, if not all of you will be, these are... Oh, and look, I've forgotten my music. Oh, look at that. Let's put that back on. Is that going to work? Oh, hang on now. I think I might have a problem here. Can you hear the music? I don't think you can. And I don't think it's actually coming back on. Oh, now 1 second. Look, there's always a technical problem, isn't there? Regular viewers will know this by now. Okay. Let me do it myself. There we go. Now you should hear the music, hopefully. Hopefully. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so in case you're not aware, Windows mods are bootlegs. So these are unofficial versions of Windows that people have modified. So it could be, for example, people taking Windows XP and modifying it by, you know, creating a new theme or installing some different apps out of the box. Lots of different things. Some Windows mods are intended to be kind of a bit satirical, like they intended to be a bit funny. Some Windows mods are meant to be serious. So, I mean, there are some good examples. Things like Tiny 7, which is a very small version of Windows 7 that's aimed to, you know, be suited for computers that don't have a lot of hard drive space or don't have very high specifications. So, yeah, there's a mix. The ones that we're going to be looking at today are a mix, I think. Some are deliberately very funny. Some are a little bit more serious, but hopefully you'll find something that you find entertaining. So yeah, now going back to my question a minute ago, before we start, when I was asking how everyone was, let's see what we got going on in chat. There's a lot going on in chat, guys, so just bear with me. I'm gonna have to catch up on this. So Soulfur was asking how my day was. My day's been good. Yeah, no technical problems, well, apart from my small audio problem, but nothing major, so that's always a good start, isn't it? So yeah, thank you for asking. How was your day? Right. What else is going on here? Oh yeah, I can see Hibby was asking about the music. Yes, that was my fault. Sorry about that. Okay, perfect. So, shall we have a look at the first Windows mod that I have chosen? And thank you, by the way, to the people on Discord that gave me some ideas for these. When you're looking for Windows mods to download, like I said, it's just a goldmine. And that is a little intentional pun that I've just made about our first Windows mod. So we're going to have a look at Windows XP Gold Edition, which is probably one of the more famous ones. So let me take you to the virtual machine, and hopefully there won't be any technical problems. So let's do that. What am I doing? Brain, what are you doing? We're going to VM. Here we go. Now see how seamless and professional that was. Wasn't that professional? So yeah, here we are in the VM. Now I have already installed this just to check that it was actually going to work, but I did put a poll on the channel earlier and I did ask people whether you wanted to see the installation processes in the stream, and it was basically overwhelmingly yes. It was like 76% or something like that. So I will actually be resetting this VM and going through the install process. So I've hopefully already set this up so that it should work. Hopefully being the keyword here. Let's just get this out of the way. So we want to restart from the CD. Which it is not doing, is it? That is not restarting from the CD. Right, hold on, let's do this. We'll do power onto firmware. Let's do it this way. Okay, and then we want to boot from the CD. Or actually, maybe the CD is not in the drive. Let's check that. Ah, it's because it's not connected. That would probably make sense. Right, so we want to connect that, and then we want to... Ah, I just need to choose the image again. For some reason, it's wiped that. Okay, let's just come back to me a second. Right, sorry, I'm back full screen. I'm just going to choose this CD image, which apparently it's forgotten exists, so let's just do that. Has anyone used Windows XP Gold, by the way? I know it's definitely one of the most well-known. I think I said famous, didn't I? And then Sky corrected me. Probably infamous is probably a better word for Windows XP Gold. But has anyone used this in the past? I've definitely looked at a version of this before. I don't know what version it was Because, I mean, there have been multiple versions, but I've not used it as a serious operating system. Right, so Windows XP Gold. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, restart from CD. And nobody panic, we've definitely had worse technical problems. Okay, let's go back to the virtual machine. Hopefully you can see this. There we go, look. Now, it could have been worse, couldn't it? Fingers crossed that will be the worst technical issue of the evening, but you never know, do you, when it's a Windows on Windows stream. Okay, so it looks like most people haven't used this before. So Windows 7.7, thanks for being here, by the way, it says no. Well, Gareth says yes, so some people have. Setup did not find any hard drives. And why are you doing this now? I set this up earlier and it was working perfectly, so what's the problem? What is the problem here? Okay, I don't know why it's chosen to do that, because I've literally already installed it in this VM. But apparently now it can't find a hard drive. Okay, right, what shall we... Maybe I'll change this to an IDE drive. I don't think that should make a difference though, but let's try it. Okay, I'm going to go full screen again while I do this. Let me know if this is annoying, me being full screen again. I'm just trying to keep it semi-professional by you not having to see me go into, you know, technical things that I'm doing here. Right, let's try this again. Right. Okay, so hard drive settings can't be changed when the virtual machine has a snapshot. Okay, so I'll delete my snapshot, which is probably a bad idea, but let's just do that. Come on, it can't go that wrong. It's going to be okay. Nobody panic. Right, so I've done that. Deleted snapshot. Let's go back to hard drive. We'll change it to IDE. Okay, hard drive settings can't be changed when a cleanup is recommended. Okay, let's do the cleanup. This is so fun, isn't it? Don't you love this? Love it. Oh, okay, so actually it is cleaning up already. I'll just show you what it's doing. So this is what it's doing. So I've just got to wait a minute for it to clean up these files, because apparently that's so important that you can't change any settings while it's doing it. Yeah. Okay, so Sulfur and Sky said, yeah, make it IDE. Yes, I will. That's weird, though, because I don't remember doing that the first time. I wonder if it chose IDE. But no, it couldn't have, because, yeah, it was already installed. Like, it was, the OS was already installed on this VM. But now, apparently, it can't find the hard drives. I don't know how I managed to do that. That's like a reverse of a technical problem, isn't it? That's like a non-problem, like a problem that I've overcome without knowing it. I don't know. Nitro Purple says, yes, let's do the cleanup. Indeed. It's so exciting, isn't it? You've got to love a good cleanup. Who else likes to just go into disk cleanup and just do a cleanup when you're a bit bored? I used to do that all the time. Obviously on Mac I don't do that anymore. Right, so IDE, okay, apply. Right, let's try this again. Fingers crossed that it's going to work this time. Perfect. So we're back into setup. Okay, Windows 7.7 says there are sound issues. Are there sound issues? There should not be. There's some echoing. Has anyone else got echoing? Don't know why it's doing that. Let me check my sound settings here. Yeah, it shouldn't be echoing. That's a bit weird. Ah, perfect. Okay, we have fixed the hard drive problem. Okay, so Sky doesn't hear echoing. Okay, Pancake, it sounds fine. Omri says there's echoing, so it's like a split here. Some people are hearing echoing. Why is that? I don't know why that's happening. Let me quickly check my mic settings. Yeah, nothing's changed here audio-wise, so it should be okay. Let me know if it gets to the point where it's unbearable, and I'll try and, I don't know, I'll try and do something about it, but hopefully it's going to be okay. Right, so this is Windows XP Gold setup procedure, and as you can see, well, I'm sure most people will be aware, this is very similar to the Windows XP setup procedure. So the only difference here really at the moment is the title here. So we've got Gold Windows XP 2016 setup. So let's delete this partition and we'll install this completely afresh. Okay, so install to unpartitioned space. Format with NTFS quick, because we don't want to wait anymore. Because I think we've waited enough, haven't we? We've done quite a bit of waiting. Okay, and then it's formatted. Now we're going to have to wait for it to copy files, which, again, it shouldn't take too long. Pancake says that they're listening on speakers and it sounds perfect. I'm glad, thank you. I hope it is okay. I hope there's no serious echoing going on, because that would be very strange. Because none of my streaming settings have changed. Okay, so we do have a little difference on this screen now as well. So it says, please wait while setup copies drivers, wallpapers, wallpapers, themes, screensavers. Also, best softwares to make computer faster, made by Mohammed Sadim, with a phone number and an email. So if anyone would like to contact Mohammed about Windows XP Gold, or anything really, then there you go. You can give him a call. That's very nice, isn't it, of a developer to just give you their contact details during the installation of their software, just in case you need to contact them. And then we've got copying files for Make Windows Updated and Registered. So there you go, very exciting. And now, in the meantime, while it's doing this, I'm going to catch up on chat here. Oh, actually, I should probably have some tea as well, shouldn't I? I don't know if you heard that, but that could have been a catastrophe. A smashed teacup is not helpful, especially when it's the only one you have and you're in the middle of a stream. So yeah, could have been worse. Right, what are we on? 56%. Yeah, so like I said earlier, this is one of the ones that I installed earlier just to check that it was actually going to work. And it installed pretty quickly, actually, so it shouldn't take too long. Right, let's catch up on chat here. And there's quite a lot of messages, I think, relatively anyway, compared to usual. So if I miss anything, then apologies in advance. Just repeat it again if it's something important that I've missed. Sky says, I wonder if the number is still active. Yeah, that would be a good thing to find out, wouldn't it? Would anyone like to call the number and find out? Shall we find out? Just say, if Mohammed answers, then just say you're live on YouTube. I mean, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? Oh yeah, I can see. Z says, time to call that number. Oh gosh. Noob, thank you for being here. You were here last time, weren't you? Thanks for joining. Smart Ninja says, oof, I heard that. Was that the teacup that I almost smashed? Yes, that could have been a moment to remember, but thankfully not. Oh dear. CEO 100able says, hi, Windows on Windows. Sorry I'm late, but now I'm here for some Windows XP fun. I am glad you could join. Thank you for being here. We've had a few minor technical problems, nothing too major this time, fingers crossed, as I always do. This doesn't seem to help though, does it? This never helps. Do you think that's what Michael MJD does when, you know, if something's about to go wrong, like behind camera, he's like, interesting. Probably not. Right. Human Gamer says, what is your favourite version of Windows? I would go for Windows 98 for nostalgia, because that was the first version that I used on my own computer, and then Windows 7 as a favourite modern version, as in one I would use now. The only problem is that Windows 7 now, it's at the point where some of the apps that I need aren't supported anymore, so that's primarily why I've switched to Mac, because I'm not happy with the Windows situation after Windows 7. It all kind of has gone a bit... What would you say, Sky? I know Sky agrees with me on this. The Windows after Windows 7, it's kind of... They tried being very daring with Windows 8 and did some big, you know, big changes, and then it's never quite... They've never quite managed to undo some of that stuff, I don't think, and get it back to as good as it was before Windows 8. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Right. Sorry, I'm still catching up on chat. I'm almost up to date. Sulfur says the background hurts my eyes. Yes, well, shall we talk about this actually? I'm pretty much up to date now. Yes, so this is the next part of the setup procedure, and as you can see, it is very similar to the Windows XP setup, except all of the graphics have been changed with gold-themed graphics, which is very interesting, and in fact, I quite like gold. And in fact, I'm actually picking up my new iPhone tomorrow, and I've got the gold version this year. So I am not against gold at all, but it's a little bit over the top, isn't it? I think, don't you think? It's slightly over the top. So we've got a little crown up here, which is nice and regal theme. And then we've got like a golden flower, golden rose. Obviously, Windows logo, big title at the top, Gold Windows XP 2016 by Computer Worm, and then Computer Worm logo at the bottom, and again, what looks like a mobile number. So clearly, this is very important that this developer, Mohammed, has chosen to ignore all privacy concerns, potential privacy concerns, and just give you his phone number. So there you go. If you're just sitting here waiting for it to install and you get a bit bored and you want to chat with someone, you can call Mohammed. Right, so Dominic says setup do be having that drip though. What does that mean? Am I too old to understand that? Maybe someone else said something about drip. Hang on, Sulfur. Yeah, hey wow, you got drip. What's the drip thing in reference to? Am I missing something? Technical George, thank you for being here, says this is an oldie. So have you used this? Have you encountered Windows XP Gold Edition before? Sector says melt the gold. I mean, that would probably be more useful, wouldn't it, than having this mod. Gerd says, still more aesthetically pleasing than Windows 8. I don't know what to say about that. It's definitely, it's very in your face, isn't it? I think that's probably a polite way of describing this. It's very in your face, just like Windows 8 was. Noah says hello. Hi Noah, thank you for being here. Dominic Hayes says the clothing you wear and how setup looks. What does that mean? What's drip got to do with that though? Oh, okay, Sulfur has explained it to me. Drip means, in slang, typically expensive or valuable jewellery and fashion. I see. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm obviously not down with what the latest slang terms are. Sector has mentioned impact. Oh, is that what the font is here for the title? Is that impact? Oh my gosh. Smart Ninja says, I'm getting a blue iPhone XR in November or December. What are your thoughts? If that's what you want, then go for it. I don't know what else to say. Depends what you want your phone for. I mean, the iPhone XR, I can't even say it. The iPhone XR is quite old now, isn't it? So things like battery life, cameras might not be quite as good as you might expect from a phone these days. But I mean, you know, if it's just going to be a case of calling, texting, using the internet, you're not that bothered about taking pristine, top quality pictures, then I mean, the camera's still good, isn't it? It's an iPhone. I mean, come on, how bad can the camera be? So yeah, go for it. Nitro Purple says, damn, the new Windows XP is looking fine. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if it, oh my god, if it was this color? No, it's just too much. I think sky blue was a better choice, I think, for a setup background, definitely. It's a bit more easy on the eyes, isn't it? I think gold's a bit polarizing. What do we think? Bit polarizing. Gareth says, in a few months, I'll be getting the Surface Duo 2. That's really exciting. Actually, I'm really excited about the Duo 2. More excited than I was about the first one, because it's actually got the improvements that everyone wanted, basically, hasn't it? So, the more than one color, for a start, you can get a black one. So that's already an improvement. Better cameras, so you now don't just have a selfie cam to take pictures, you've actually got a camera array on the outside, which makes complete sense. What else? It's got like the curved screen at the hinge, so that when it's closed you can still see some information like battery information and notifications that you have. So yeah, it's what the first one should have been, really, isn't it? And the whole time I was talking about that, I was holding my teacup and the tea spilled everywhere. So yeah, I've had, look, another tea potential catastrophe, because that could have been a lot worse. Oh dear. I have a feeling, in case you've not noticed already, that this week's stream won't be one of those ultra professional ones. So you have a feeling it might be slightly less than professional this time. Never mind. Keeps it interesting. Right, so let's just get rid of all that. Right. So we have finished that next part of setup. So hopefully we are almost ready to... Why has it gone back into setup? Why has it done that? Oh dear. Right, hang on. No, we want to boot from the hard drive. Let's try that again. We don't want to go through this again. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is the boot, or that was the boot screen of Windows XP Gold Edition. This is the logon screen, which again, there's a slight theme here. I can't quite put my finger on it. What's the theme that they're going for? There's like a look that they're going for. How would you describe this? Now, I can't hear the sounds at the moment because the way I have the stream set up is that it passes all the sounds through to you. But when I installed this earlier, I think it had the Windows Vista sounds. Can anyone confirm that? I think it was the Windows Vista startup sound that it had. That was the only sound that I could actually what am I trying to say? It's the only sound I could hear. Why couldn't I say that? I don't know. It's the only sound I could hear. I didn't notice any other sounds, so it'll be good to find out actually if it literally just uses all of the Vista sounds, or if it was just that sound that was changed and maybe it has some different ones. I don't know. So you will have to let me know, guys, because again, I can't hear the sounds. So if you notice any sounds, let me know what they are. Could be Vista, could not be, I'm not sure. Matt says, this is a great comment. Do you activate Gold XP by calling Mohammed? Who knows? We should find out, shouldn't we? We should find out. Right, what's going on here? Oh, it's just installing some stuff. This is similar actually to what XP Black Edition does, if anyone has ever encountered that. So XP Black Edition is... like I was saying earlier, it's an example of one of the more serious ones. I mean, Black Edition is literally Windows XP, but with lots of updates updates and apps that you can add during the installation to just, you know, bring it more up to date. So it has the POS Ready 2009 updates included, and you know, things like that. Different apps that you can install, 7-zip and things like that. So that's actually pretty useful, and it doesn't change any of the visuals. You know, it leaves it at the standard Bliss wallpaper and Luna theme, so you don't have, you know, black everywhere. Right, so now we've got this screen. Before we finish and actually get to the desktop, please select only that software you need, then click on Begin Install. So I think I'm just going to leave it to install everything. So it looks like that's what it's presumed that I want. Yeah, so we'll just do that. We'll press Begin Install. We'll just let it install these things. Sector says live stream, I mean curse, yes. There's always some sort of cursage going on, isn't there, in any of these live streams? Usually caused by me. Right. Oh, it looks like it's going to do all that itself. Look at that. I thought I'd have to press buttons there, but no, it's just going to do it itself. Gum says, I'm sure that some of those programs are pirated / cracked. Yes, you're probably right. And so I'll just throw this disclaimer in here. All of these Windows bootlegs / mods are all technically illegal because they've modified Windows. So everything we're doing here is probably illegal to some degree. So just a little disclaimer that these are only being used for educational purposes. I am not using these on my main computer, and the VMs will be deleted after the stream. So Microsoft, don't panic. Don't panic. And honestly, you don't want to sue me because I'm good promo for you here. Right? With the channel. I think I'm pretty kind to Microsoft, so come on. Don't. Sector Y says Flash getting downloaded brings me joy. Oh yeah, who remembers Flash? Good times. Rest in peace. Void Pointer says the award for the worst UI design in history in bad UI design goes to Gold Windows XP. Yeah, look at this mouse cursor. This is so 90s, isn't it? Oh dear. Sky says it's not cracking. Mohammed is watching over this and activated it for you. Oh, that'd be so kind, wouldn't it? Oh dear. For some reason as well, I mean, I don't know if you noticed this, it keeps resizing the VM window, so I have to constantly make it, like, re-drag it bigger because it goes tiny. And I think on the stream, when the window is too small, it starts to look blurry for you. So I've got to constantly try and keep it as large as possible. Oh yeah, did you notice, by the way, that I actually moved myself down here, so now you'll be able to see hopefully the whole taskbar underneath where I'm sitting. Look at this. Isn't that great? Little technical improvement. Windows on Windows live stream version 1.1. Oh, we've got some games here as well. I don't remember this. Chicken Invaders. Oh my god, who remembers Chicken Invaders? Oh my gosh, we have got to play Chicken Invaders. I legitimately, until I just saw that, I had forgotten about that game. Oh my gosh, that game, I just can't even describe it. Has anyone played Chicken Invaders? Please tell me someone has. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for that now. Right. Who said it was pixelated? Technical George says it's pixelated. Is it still pixelated now? Because I've increased the size of the screen now, so it shouldn't be. Sector Wire says I did. Is that Chicken Invaders? Did you play Chicken Invaders? Oh god, that game. That game. Gum Skylot says it's such a throwback. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Right. Okay, so it looks like we are finished. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to go into settings here and change this screen resolution. Oh, hang on, it's still installing stuff. Okay, I will do that when we get back. It has not quite finished. We'll just let it do this first. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I mean, I cannot describe how excited I am about playing this game. So apologies in advance if anyone came here to just look at Windows. I will have to just take maybe a quick 5 minutes to play Chicken Invaders. It's really important. Oh my gosh. Brilliant. Zoda says, I played Chicken Invaders 2 on my Athlon XP PC back in the day. It's just great, isn't it? Right, here we go. So yeah, this is the boot screen again. We've got some flowers down here and some, I'm probably going to be really ignorant. Is it Arabic? I'm not sure. Arabic, Hebrew. Not sure. Wonder what that says actually. Can anyone read those characters? Because I don't know. I definitely can't read Arabic or Hebrew, if that's what they are. Now this is interesting as well. So I installed this earlier, and when I installed it earlier, when it had finished, I had a completely different theme at the end. It was not set to this theme, so clearly something must have gone wrong earlier. Because I think it was just Luna when I'd installed it, so it had not even set a theme at the end. So that must have been something that went wrong there. Right, let's change this resolution. What have we got here? Oh, we don't have any widescreen resolutions. Well, again, that's weird, because earlier when I installed this, I did have widescreen options. So why has it done that? Who knows? Right, let's just put this up to 10240 by 768. That's slightly better anyway, even if we can't go widescreen. Okay, so here we are with the Windows XP Gold Edition. And yeah, as you can see, in fact, I'm just gonna, let me log out because I'm gonna fix that sidebar. Let's just log out. We'll fix that first. So as you can see, it's very gold. We've got some nice gold pictures going on in the background. Different one on the logon screen and the desktop. We have a gold theme, gold and red theme applied, or visual style. So as you can see, it all follows this golden theme, and we also got gold icons for the system locations, such as my documents and so on. So yes, there's definitely a gold theme going on here. Let's put recycle bin back down here. Oh, all these bubbles in XP, they never stop, do they? I bet there'll be another one in a minute. How many were there? About 3. Can't stand them. Okay, so let's have a little look around Windows XP Gold. So again, we've got some more new icons here. We've got a new hard disk icon, which is the Windows flag with CW in it. What was the name of the company actually? Was it something Worm? I can't remember. What was it called? Does it say in WinVer? Sorry, Mohammed, I've forgotten what your company's called. Computer Worm. There you go. So yeah, that obviously stands for Computer Worm. We've got a different CD icon here. And when you double click stuff, I don't know if you noticed that, but the icon for the thing you just double clicked like floats off into the bottom right corner, which is a bit weird. Oh, it floats off into different corners. Is it randomized? Oh, how exciting. So yeah, we've got icons that float off when you click them. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, there's a new mouse pointer scheme as well, which is obviously, again, golden, following the theme. And yeah, so this is Explorer. In Explorer, we also have a new sidebar graphic, which is, again, kind of gold, I guess. I mean, if you look at this, there's not much here that's outright gold, is there? It's more yellow, like yellows and orange, really. The only things that are probably, like, truly gold are maybe the borders around the buttons. That looks kind of like a gold effect. Oh, and we've got taskbar thumbnails. That's interesting. So, yeah, that's Explorer. Let's just go back to WinVer and have a look at this. Was there anything interesting here? I don't think so. No, so obviously they've changed the logo, but there's nothing else that's different down here. Let's have a look at what we've got in the start menu. So by default, the default user, it just gets set to what I'm assuming is Mohammed's name. Mohammed Sadim. I think it was, wasn't it? And oh my gosh, look at that menu. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Okay, I mean, that's not good, is it? That's a bit hard on the eyes, I think. I'm finding it difficult to read things here. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So we've got MuTorrent, 7-Zip. Do we have anything new in accessories? I'm assuming not, but let's check. No, so then we've got some games as well. So Alien Wars, Auto Hotkey, CCleaner. Good app. Chicken Invaders. I'm so excited about this. Free Fire Screensaver. Should we have a look at this? Let's launch this. Oh yeah, nice. Very nice. And it had a customization option as well, didn't it? So let's see, what can we customize here? Configure. Right. So there's, what's this? Screensaver exiting. Is this like an effect that you can choose? Yeah, okay. So that's just changing an effect. And then performance. Okay. Fair enough. What about sounds? Oh, you can have a music file playing. Oh, was there music? Because again, I can't hear the music. Was there music when that was on? And a flame sound. Interesting. So I'm assuming that you could hear that. Because again, I can't. Right, so yeah, that was the screensaver. So what else we got? So games. So these are just obviously the standard XP games. Let's check actually, has it changed any of the card decks? Yes, it has. It has. So what options have we got for decks here? Yeah, I think these are, I mean, these are not all different, are they? But this one that it's set here, this is not an XP card deck theme, is it? What else is here? What's this one? Neither is that. I want to say neither is this one. Can anyone remember? I don't think that's a default XP card deck theme. That's obviously like a Vista-y kind of theme. And then this Clouds one. Oh, and there's another one here that I don't recognize. Yeah, this is not a default XP one either, is it? So yeah, I think some of those have changed. Right, what else have we got? So we've got Internet Download Manager, K-Lite codec pack. Oh, this is a great piece of software, isn't it? So yeah, if you use Windows, this is a really useful thing to install. K-Lite codec pack. It gives you loads of codecs for different audio and video formats, and it's just really useful. You can install it, install all the codecs, and then literally open any audio or video file. It's brilliant. Saves so much hassle. NVN a sidebar, which I'm guessing is going to be what we've got on the desktop. We've got Q Club. I don't know what that is. Right-click image converter. Terracopy, total video converter. Typing master. Is that a game? Ultra ISO, that's useful as well for modifying and creating ISO files. Useful. Unlocker, again, useful for when Windows randomly decides to lock files so you can't delete them. That will help you to delete them. USB disk security. WinRAR. So wait, why is there WinRAR and 7-zip? Surely that, like, one of them makes the other one redundant. Surely. BitLocker to go. Foxit Reader for PDFs. IE. Firefox. And then Windows Media Player. Let's check actually what version of Firefox does it install. I'd be quite interested to know. Let's find out. Don't import anything. Right. Let's actually find out here. Sky says about the card decks. Why? I can't speak. Card decks. I still can't say it. Card decks. Most of them are default XP cards, which are just cropped versions of the wallpapers. Oh, are they? Clearly, it's been so long since I've used Solitaire and XP that I've just erased some of them from my memory. So this is Firefox version 40, which, if anyone knows, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that is the latest version that runs on XP. I think it might be 50. Is it 50? I want to say. So yeah, I don't think that's quite up to date. I'm just going to catch up on chat for a moment. Sky says it's clearly fool's gold. Nice. I see what you did there. AEIOUY says typing master is probably about learning speed typing. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Ghost Scythe says oi oi. Thank you for joining. Ah, Noob says install VMware tools. That's a good idea. That's probably why I had widescreen earlier, isn't it? But I wonder if did it install them for me? Let's see. Will they actually work? Shall we find out? VMware tools. Install. I don't remember actually. Does VMware install the tools for you automatically? Maybe. I actually can't remember now that I've said that. Right. Oh, it's being a bit laggy. It's lagging. I've got the beach ball here. Beach ball of death on Mac. Oh no. I'll just give it a moment to sort itself out. Thank you, Ali. Ali says the latest Firefox for XP is 52.9. Thanks for that. Void Pointer says look at the sidebar Longhorn Drive icons. Oh yeah, there are some Vista icons, aren't there? And yeah, and Longhorn icons. That's weird. That is weird. Right, is it still lagging? Why is this lagging? Oh no. It's still lagging. I'm just going to give it a moment to fix itself. Yo Top Rule says, I can hear your voice twice, so you can hear an echo as well. This is really, really weird, isn't it? So some people have said that you can hear an echo, but some people can't. That's so weird. I don't know what's causing that. Is this still stuck? Oh no. This is not good. This is not good. I've got the beach ball of death on macOS, which is usually not a good sign. Oh, hang on. No, there was a bit of activity. What is this doing? I don't know what this is doing. I'm not sure. I'm just going to give it a minute to try and fix itself. Slightly worrying. Let's check, actually. It's not doing a time machine backup. It's doing a time machine backup. That's probably why. Yeah, if you've been in a previous stream, if you've seen any of my previous streams, you'll probably remember me moaning about my hard drive at some point. So yeah, actually, that's probably why it was lagging. macOS was doing a Time Machine backup at the same time of the files on this drive, and this drive is already basically failed. It's like failing, so that is probably why it was being slow. So I'll just, hopefully I've cancelled that backup now. I'll just wait, and hopefully in a minute or so, it will stop lagging. There we go, look. That is why. That's why. Right, what was I doing? I was going to install VMware Tools and see if that improved the display situation. So let's find out. Now this should allow us to get widescreen, which is what I had earlier, but for some reason I don't have it this time. And for those of you that were saying a minute ago that the music stopped, that's probably also again because of that Time Machine backup, because all the files for the stream are on the same drive. And don't panic, by the way, because I do have backups of everything. So even though the drive is failing, everything's backed up. So I'm just going to use it until literally it dies, essentially. Probably anyway. Which that may sound weird, but it's just because I'm using an iMac. So I'm sure people will know about this. To try and open an iMac and replace a hard drive, that's not something that I'm comfortable with doing myself, because there's a lot of scope for things to go wrong, because you have to detach screens and, you know, unplug wires without accidentally severing them. So I'm definitely not going to do that myself. So I'll probably, when the hard drive actually dies, I'll probably actually take this to a place that where someone can do it for me, because I am just not going there, because I will probably break it. Right. Ah, yeah, Sky says, is that why the transformation packs took so long in the transformation sensation stream? Yes, that'll be why. It's the hard drive. It's going to be famous, this hard drive, isn't it? In fact, when this hard drive actually fails, I will, when I have it, I will show it to you. It's going to be legendary. It's going to be a piece of Windows on Windows history, this hard drive. And for those of you that were saying a minute ago that the music... Right. This is taking a while, isn't it? Is it still lagging? Oh no. I think it could be lagging again. That's so weird, isn't it? Because it was fine up until this point. The installation didn't take that long. So weird. Hopefully it'll fix itself in a moment. Noob says, is your Mac frozen? It was, yes, it was for a moment. It's not now. It looks like the VM is still catching up a little bit though, like it's a bit behind. The Mac is okay now. Hopefully the VM will be okay shortly. I actually don't think I've ever seen VMware Tools take this long to install. It's usually quite quick. Not a good sign, is it really? Right, it looks like it's just about finished. Hopefully. Greenlight says, I'm back. Thank you for coming back, Greenlight. I don't think I noticed you here earlier, but thanks for being here. I know you've been in streams before. Right, that's VMware Tools finished. Let's restart. Hopefully we'll get widescreen, and then we'll have a look at some of these programs that it has installed. And by the way, guys, I have about 3 hours available this evening, so I'm here, potentially, if we need to be, until about 10 UK time. So it's currently 10 to 8 here. So, yeah, we'll have about, what, just over 2 hours. So, yeah. We'll have a little bit of fun, hopefully, if nothing goes seriously wrong. This echoing is worrying me, that some people are talking about echoing. I don't know why it might be doing that, because none of my stream settings have changed, so that's slightly worrying me. Has anyone that was having echoing still got echoing at all? Because, yeah, that's a concern that I have. Sectorwire says, are those echoes happening because you're accidentally on a voice chat? Oh, it's not because I've got the stream open in my browser, is it? Surely not. Is that why? Yes. Who said that? Who was that? Sectorwire. Yes, thank you, Sectorwire. That is why some people could hear echoing, because I had the actual stream page open in my browser. Thank you very much, Sectorwire, for alerting me to that problem. That is why. I have now closed that page, so if you were having echoing problems, apologies, that is why. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, see, this is... There's always... why is it always... It's me. I'm the one that causes the technical problems. Honestly, it's me, isn't it? It is me. Last week in that Windows 11 stream where I had a problem, what was the problem that time? It was trying to update to, like, the wrong build. That was caused by me, because I forgot to change it from the dev channel to the beta channel. So that was, again, a problem caused entirely by me. That didn't need to exist if I'd actually thought about what I was doing. So yeah, that's why. Sorry about the echoes. I think I've done that before, actually. I've had the stream open in the background, and for some reason that time I could hear the echoes, and I was like, why is there echoing? And it took me a few minutes to find out that time that it was, again, caused by me. So yeah. Masked Luigi says, not having technical issues is something that barely happens in WoW streams. Yes, I know, it's just incredible, isn't it? Does anyone watch any other YouTubers stream? Do they have technical problems? Because the ones I've seen, there have not been any. I watched the Computer Clan birthday stream recently. Great stream, by the way. Thanks, Ken, if you're here. I don't know if he's here. But yeah, no technical problems. So clearly it's just me. Oh dear. Right. Let's see. Hopefully we'll actually get back into Windows XP Gold, because now this looks like it's struggling as well. Oh dear. The beauties of live streaming. It's great, isn't it? Love it. It's like live TV. Everything goes wrong if it can. Sky, that's actually probably a good idea to have someone in voice chat on Discord telling me if something's going wrong. Right, looks like we're almost back. It's still being slow though, isn't it? What? I don't know what else it could possibly be doing. Let's have a look at activity monitor on Mac, and let's see what is actually using this hard drive. I'm going to attempt to find out. Windows 7.7 says, what brand of tea is it? This is Yorkshire tea, which I think is probably the most famous one from the UK, I think. Yorkshire tea. It's definitely the best. It's so good. Noob says, this is the hard drive failing. Yes, it is failing. That's probably why it's slow. Yes. Sorry about that. Right. You can see my activity monitor, can't you? Let's actually see. I mean, look how long this is taking to actually load the list. Oh my gosh. Crystal says, SSD, hello there. Now, I did actually look into getting an SSD, but the problem is I need quite a lot of storage space, because this drive has literally all of my personal things on, like all my documents, pictures, videos, music, because I don't really stream music. I still use MP3s, so I've got like hundreds of gigabytes of music. So to get an SSD, I'd have to get a massive amount of storage, and it's obviously very expensive. I think, I can't remember what the amount of storage was, but I was looking at one on Amazon. It was about £600, which, I mean, to be fair, it probably would be worth it, wouldn't it, just for the performance? But that is an incredible amount of money for a hard drive, isn't it? I think it might have been maybe 4 terabytes or something like that. But yeah, it was definitely expensive. This is not a good sign. I am not sure why. It's not backing up again, is it? Surely it can't be. No, okay, there's no backup happening, so I don't know what else could be possibly reading or writing from this disk. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and close loads of apps. I mean, I don't have many open, but I'm going to close the ones I've got open. Adam says, would the SSD cost more than what you paid for the Mac? No, because Macs are expensive, aren't they, as well? SG says, SSD for the system, HDD for your data. Yes, that's actually the setup that I have now. The Mac OS is installed to a 1 terabyte SSD drive, and then all of my files are on the hard drive. But yeah, hard drives are obviously slower anyway. Failing hard drives, even slower. So yeah, not good. Not good. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is doing. JGFT says, I wonder if rebooting the Mac will fix this problem. In my experience, probably not, because actually rebooting takes a very long time as well, and that's probably because I have the user account files on this hard drive, so it takes a long time for it to actually load everything at the beginning as well. So let's close all these apps anyway, just in case there's an app here that's doing something that it shouldn't be. Right. Activity monitor is still not loading anything. This is so worrying. Can you imagine if the hard drive actually failed on stream? Can you actually imagine? Oh my gosh. Please don't do that, hard drive, wherever you are in here. Please don't fail on stream. Can you just wait till I finished? Right. Let me close... Oh, hang on. Close Adobe Reader, which currently has some physics textbooks on it that I was using. Activity monitor is currently not doing anything, so that can just go over there for a second. VMware has now gone off the screen and is lagging off screen, so apologies for that. That's why it looks garbled. Right. I'll tell you actually, now this is probably not helping. I don't know if you can see this on your end, but I actually have 4 VMs open at the same time. I think you can see this. If you look at the top, there are 4 tabs. This is also probably not helping. So actually, I'm just going to go and close these other virtual machines as well, because I don't need them at the moment anyway. So let's do that, because they could be reading, I mean, they could be updating or doing whatever, couldn't they, in the background? Let's just close all of those. One down, 2 to go. Noob says backup everything. Yes, I do regular backups. My Time Machine backups are literally like every hour. So yeah, I've got loads of backups. Right, let's close this last one. It seems to be picking up, I want to say. I don't know if that's just being too optimistic. Yeah, look, it seems okay now. It could have been those VMs, actually. What do we think? Look at that. I think it might have been all those VMs that I had open. One of them was Windows 7. Windows 7 Gold Edition. I don't know, maybe if that was downloading updates or something, but no, actually it couldn't have been, could it? Because it doesn't have my Wi-Fi. Oh no, it would be using my Mac's Wi-Fi, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, it could have been. Yeah, so it could have been one of those VMs. Right, shall we have a quick look at some of the software in Windows XP Gold, and we'll have a look at what themes we've got and stuff like that. Let's just put this on widescreen so that you will have a better view of this. Okay. Perfect. Let's see, actually, out of interest, has Activity Monitor loaded anything? No, it hasn't. I'm just going to get rid of that. I don't need you anymore, Activity Monitor. Let's close all these other programs here. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. So I'm just going to look through the start menu. So, I mean, things like muTorrent and 7-zip, I'm not going to bother looking at those because, I mean, they're not that interesting, are they? They're more utilities than anything else. So, shall we have a look at some of the games? So you guys, I'm going to leave this up to you. I don't recognize a lot of these games. So like Alien Wars, for example, I have never seen this before. But if you want me to have a look at this, I'm happy to have a look at some of the games. It may be kind of entertaining because I will not know what I'm doing. But I'll leave this up to you. Let's do a quick poll. So I'll just do games, yes or no. Let me know what you think. And I will just forewarn you, no matter what the outcome of the poll, I will be having a look at Chicken Invaders. And apologies, because I feel like I have to do that for nostalgia's sake. Okay, so I'll just give it about maybe 30 seconds on the poll, and we'll see what comes out on top. So games, yes or no? If we do look at the games, I won't spend a long time on them, maybe a couple of minutes per game. So just let me know. Okay, it looks like, unless a lot of people at the last minute are going to enter the stream and vote for no, we're going to go with yes. So let's have a look at Alien Wars. And fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. It probably will, because as you know, this is a Windows on Windows stream. Right, so yeah, I have no idea what this game is. Does anyone know Alien Wars? Has anyone played this? I have no idea what this is about. It honestly doesn't look like a game that I would choose to play myself, but you never know. Right, I'm not going to read any of this because I just want to save time. Right. Hey, this is like Chicken Invaders. This is literally Chicken Invaders, but with aliens. Oh, okay, this is not too bad then. Oh, look at that. Awesome. I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised. Love it. So, what do we think about Alien Wars? And we'll do votes out of Windows versions as we usually do. So out of 11, what do we think about this game? Is this worthy of being included with XP Gold? Marks out of 11. Am I meant to be going into these little radioactive things? Oh no, I wasn't paying attention then. This is not good. So yeah, what do we think about Alien Wars? Void Pointer says 3.1. 1 out of 11. That's harsh. That's very harsh. I mean, you can't go that wrong with a game like this, can you? It's not really trying to be, you know, it's just, it is what it is, isn't it? It's a good little casual game, a bit like Solitaire. So developer Luke says XP Gold out of 11. Nice. I see what you did there. The True Queen says 11 out of 11. Oh, look, guys, we've got a massive fan here. True Queen loves this game. Nice. Master Luigi says 10 out of 11. Awesome. Sector Wire says 2 out of 11. Harsh. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? I quite like that. I am pleasantly surprised by that. I think it's because it's very similar to Chicken Invaders, just without chickens. So, I mean, you can't go that wrong, can you? Right. I'm just going to have to constantly enlarge this window because it keeps going to a tiny size. Okay, so that was Alien Wars. Let's have a look at what else we've got. So auto hotkey, what is this? Yes. What is this? Has anyone used auto hotkey? Does it say what it does here? No, it doesn't actually say what it does. What does this do? The True Queen says, got to go. See you later. Thank you very much for joining. I hope that I brought some entertainment to your Friday. It's a scripting thing, Pancake Sparkle says. Yeah, that sounds too complicated for me. Too complicated. Ah, thank you, Sky. It can be used to make automated scripts. Okay, that's way too complicated for me. So C Cleaner, let's just have a look at this. Why not? This is one of my favorite Windows apps. This is so good for just getting rid of junk that's all over your computer. So yeah, I used to use this all the time. And you can completely customize what it scans for and what it gets rid of, as well as you can see here. Any applications that you have installed, if it supports them, you'll also have the option here to, again, customize whether it gets rid of stuff or not. It has a registry cleaning tool where it'll pick up keys that are, you know, for, like you can see, unused file extensions and so on, and clean up your registry, which is arguably maybe not that useful. It kind of depends on who you ask. It has some other things like the ability to uninstall programs and so on. So yeah, it's a nice little tool. There's a free version that has basically 99% of this functionality. Like all the functionality that I've ever used is in the free version. This one is the professional version, which means that this has been cracked. Let's say no more about that. So yeah, that's CCleaner. Okay, are you ready for Chicken Invaders? I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a throwback. I have not played this game probably since I had Windows XP. So, what, 20 years? Almost? I'd completely erased this from my memory somehow. Right. So, Chicken Invaders, let's go. And as usual, just let me know, guys, what would you give this out of 11? Not yet, though, because you have to see it first, obviously. Okay. Right. I so wish that I could hear the sound effects, but I can't. But I hope you enjoy them. Ooh, this is a bit laggy, this one. Oh, no. This is laggy. Laggy, laggy, laggy. Very laggy. So please don't judge me too harshly, because this is really hard to control because there's a lag. But yeah, this is Chicken Invaders. I mean, you just cannot go wrong with a game like this, can you? I love it. Love it. Floating chickens in space laying eggs on you that you have to avoid, and also spewing out chicken drumsticks that you have to collect. It's just, who comes up with these ideas? It's just amazing. So, marks out of 11 for Chicken Invaders. What do we think? Marking out of Windows versions. I mean, this is clearly an 11 for me. There's no question about it. I would play this all day. I would play it all day. We've got some persistent chickens here that will not go away. It's this one. Go away. Ooh, look, I've got a little present. Awesome. Right. Oh, no. Oh, come on. That was the lag. That was definitely the lag. Clearly. Why am I so bad at this? I cannot destroy any of these meteorites. This is so bad. Okay, that was really embarrassing. I don't think I got any of those then. Oh, dear. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted as well. I'm just going to look at chat while I'm still clicking away here, so I'll probably die. Okay, oh, we've got a lot of 11s. Love it. You've got good taste if you've said 11 out of 11. Hirby says 6. Why only 6? Harsh. That's a bit harsh. Okay, so yeah, that was Chicken Invaders. I love that. Love it. Right. Let's have a look at what else we've got here. So let's quit that. Okay, so what else we got? So Free Fire Screensaver, I looked at this, didn't I? Games is just the XP games. We've got Internet Download Manager, which again is just a tool. I'm not going to bother looking at that. Same with K-Lite Codec Pack. Same with the sidebar, really. But I guess we could look at if there are any extra gadgets that we can add. It's messed itself up here, isn't it? So you can change what side of the screen it's on, like you could with some of the Longhorn sidebars. Can you actually add gadgets and stuff, though? No, it doesn't look like. I don't think there's any options for it. Is there an option down here? I don't think so. So, no, I don't think that you can add anything. Start, remove, auto start. No, it's not that, is it? That's just auto run. So, yeah, marks out of 11 for the sidebar. Why not, since it's here? I mean, it's okay, isn't it? It's a bit basic, especially if you can't customize it. Right, what else we got? So Real Games, Q Club. Again, I have no idea what this is. Let's find out. And we have an epilepsy warning, just to let you know. Oh, it's a pool game. I would not have thought that, but it kind of makes sense now, doesn't it? Q Club. Right, well, I'm not going to change any of that. Enter. Quick game. And we'll do mini snooker. Okay. Right, I think that was the computer's shot. Okay. Ah, yeah, okay, right. Okay, let's go for this one. Oh. See, like, what more entertainment could you possibly want on a Friday than watching Major Sky play pool? Snooker, against a computer opponent who is equally as bad as I am at the moment. So yeah, what do we think marks out of 11 for, what was it called? Q Club. Q Club? Marks out of 11. None of these look easy to pop though. Why is that? That's probably the best. Surely the best one to go for. No. It's the lag. I'm blaming the lag. It's too laggy. Right. So yeah, marks out of 11 for pool, in case you missed that. Some people said it was buffering. How do we get out of this game? How do we actually exit this game? Ah, okay, it's just escape. Marks out of 11 for pool. Have we got any pool fans or snooker fans? Oh, we've got a bit of a spread here. So we've got 12 out of 11 from Yo Top Rules. Void Pointer says Vista. Windows 7.7 is not a fan. And they've said 1. 1 out of 11. Harsh. Oh, dear. Yeah, Johnny, exactly. Blame the lag. It was definitely lagging. Yeah, we've got Pancake says meh out of 11. Are you meaning ME, maybe? ME? Or me, I should say me, shouldn't I? It's meant to be pronounced me, not ME. Right-click image converter. Again, that's just a standard tool. I won't look at that. So is Terracopy. So is Total Video Converter. Let's have a look at Typing Master. Now, I feel like I need to get my teacup out of the way for this because this is going to be checking my typing speed, isn't it? So I have to do this properly. So let's see. Right. What about the speed building course? Designed to increase your typing speed and confidence. Okay. Common words. Text drill. Begin drill. So, do I just type this? Okay. Okay, I'm doing my best here, so I'm just going to be quiet for a second to not distract myself. Oh no, I can't spell reviewed. Reviewed and ranked. Can't spell physicists, and I am one. Too many S's in that. I can't spell biologists either. Oh no, this is not good. Why can I not spell? And the slots are... Oh, I thought that was the end. Oh no. How much is there? Oh no. I missed the word. At least. This is not good. It's deteriorating. This is intense. I've just noticed the progress indicator as well, and it looks like there's actually a lot more text than I thought. Oh no. I feel like I have to finish now though, because I've started. Maybe I should have chosen an easier level. Oh, identical. It mentioned the space shuttle. That's a throwback, isn't it? The space shuttle program. Are you enjoying the ASMR keyboard sounds, by the way? Hopefully you are. Oh, come on. This must be the last page now. 100. Ooh, okay. Excellent progress. Your accuracy and typing speed are so good that you can skip the rest of this drill. Wow. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Thank you, Typing Master. I thought I was doing pretty badly. There were a lot of spelling mistakes. Okay, let's see. So you reached the accuracy goal and your typing speed was excellent. Oh, I'm so humbled and proud. So time, 3.06 minutes, 1.54 saved. Gross speed, 84 words per minute. I don't know if that's good. Is that good? It sounds good. Well, it said it was good. Perfect. Accuracy, 96%. I'm proud of myself. Well done, Major Sky 17. Yeah, awesome. So marks for Typing Master out of 11. What do we think? And I'm just going to take this opportunity to catch up on the chat since I was typing for such a long time. That was so intense. Right. Sectorwire says, come on, you can do it. Thanks, Sectorwire. Thanks for the motivation that I didn't see when I was typing. But it's the thought that counts. I appreciate it. Hibby says I'm rubbish at typing. Well, Typing Master would disagree with you, Hibby, I think, there. Oh, Sectorwire has been so encouraging the whole way through. Thanks, Sectorwire. I like all these motivational comments. Right. Greenlight says, I'm not trying this. I'm going to get addicted. It is quite addicting. I couldn't stop till I'd finished. What else? Oh, wow. We've got lots of 11s. Yeah, I quite like that. In a weird way, that was kind of fun. So, yeah, Greenlight says 11. Yo Top Rule says 11. Technical George 11. Awesome. Love that. Yeah. Right. So let's look what else we got left. I think we're almost out of things to look at here. So Ultra ISO. I mean, this is a tool, but we'll have a quick look. I don't have any ISO files to show, but again, this is an excellent Windows app if you need to create your own ISO files or edit ISO files. So you can, yeah, if you click here, you can choose what disk size you're creating your ISO for. So obviously you can go right from literally mini CD all the way through to, Blu-ray XL or whatever they call it. So yeah, it's great. You can also edit ISO files that you've downloaded. So if, for example, you have a Windows ISO, if you want to add some files to it but keep it bootable, then you can do it through here. So yeah, I love this. I used to use that all the time as well. Then Unlocker. So I mean, there's no point opening this because it runs in the background anyway, but if, for example, you had a file that you couldn't delete because Windows had decided that it was being used by another program, even if sometimes it's not, then you can just go to Unlocker here in the context menu and then delete the file or do a couple of other things from here. So again, good tool. I always used to have that installed when I had Windows installs. And then USB disk security. I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, so is it like a virus scanner for USB? Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? So, I mean, that's not that interesting, is it? Let's get out of that. And then, what else we got? So, WinRAR. Again, that's just a tool, isn't it? BitLocker to go reader tool. Foxit Reader is a PDF reader. So, yeah, not that interesting. And then IE, Firefox, and Windows Media Player. However, there are some other things on the desktop that weren't in the start menu. So, wait, what else is here? So, there is web navigation. What else? AMI admin, I don't know what that is, and then Subway Surfers. And there's a little note there that matches that. So what are these things? What is web navigation? Well, this is just IE, isn't it? I don't know why. Is it just going to this website? Okay, that's not that useful. AMI admin, I don't know what this is either. What is this? This looks like it's a remote desktop program, like AnyDesk or something. Is it? Looks like it. That's weird. And then Subway Surfers. I'm going to read this note first. What does this say? After playing, please right-click on CW icon in taskbar and click on Exit or close keyboard from Task Manager. Okay. Right, let's have a look at Subway Surfers. I have played this, actually, a very long time ago on my Windows phone. Probably a couple of years ago. Ooh, why can't I change the graphic settings? Oh, no. This is not good. Let's hope this doesn't lag everything. Right, we'll have a quick look at Subway Surfers. Why did I choose windowed? I don't know. Never mind. So again, has anyone played this before? I think this is quite a well-known game, isn't it? Watch me be really bad at this, because I'm going to be bad. Just to forewarn everyone. See, that was the lag. I'm just going to go with lag there. Ooh, hang on. Wait, how do you jump? I thought it was the space bar. Oh, it's up. That's why. Okay. Now that I know what the controls are, it should be not as bad. Again, this is a very addictive game. What do we think about this? For those that have played this, do you have good memories of this game? For if you haven't played it, then would you play this game? Marks out of 11 for Subway Surfers. It's just one of those games like Chicken Invaders where it's very hard to stop once you stop playing it. So yeah, that's Subway Surfers. Void Pointer says 11 out of 11. I think maybe I'd go with, I don't know, maybe a 7 or Vista, maybe. Because it is fun, but the theme, like the whole train thing, is not really a thing that I'm super interested in, so. There we go. So yeah, what do we think? Subway Surfers. Hibby says 5. Gareth says V next out of 11. I see what you did there. A-Man's Tech says 10. So again, we've got a bit of a spread. Gum says Neptune out of 11. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so that was Windows XP Gold. Oh, actually, wait. There's one more thing. Let's look at the themes. Yeah, I forgot about this. So actually, yeah, if you look at display properties in XP Gold, it's actually been redesigned a little bit. So just before I go, let's have a look at these themes here. So there's quite a selection here, as you can see. So by default, it's set to Gold XP 2016, but there are other themes as well. So let's just have a look at these in order, maybe. So this is Black XP. Ooh, look at that. I love that. That's like a lunar background. Love it. Very space age. Then we've got Blue Gold, which, meh, I'm not as much of a fan of. Really, but I don't know, that looks a bit messy to me. Blue XP. This is a bit Vista-y, isn't it? Yeah, it's just slightly. Then we've got Blue. By the way, guys, if you want to, when you've seen all the themes, just let me know which one you thought was the best. Which one would you actually use? This one, meh. Again, I'm not too bothered about that. Dark Gold. Oh, that is really ugly. I do not like that. That's probably my least favorite so far. And Black XP was my favorite so far. Okay. Diamond Gold. Oh, it's a Star Trek background. Interesting. Not a fan of this theme though either. And then we've got the default theme and then Gold XP theme. Oh wow, this is very gold. Yes. And then Penny Lane. Again, meh. Looks a bit messy to me. Red Flower. Meh. I'm not impressed. Not impressed. I'm sorry, Mohammed. What's this one? Red XP Nice. I mean, this is probably one of the best ones, but it's still not brilliant, is it? Let's be honest. It's not brilliant. Spider-Man. Ooh. Look at this. We've got, so Spider-Man is on the window here, on the windows. And is that Spider-Man's leg on the start menu? That's so weird. Okay, well, I like this one for the theme. It's very consistent. There are lots of Spider-Men in this one. Taznami Gold. Oh god, look at that wallpaper. That's all pixelated. Oh no, that's bad. Bad. And then we've got normal Windows Classic, although it still has customized icons, as you can see. And then finally yellow, not gold. This is yellow. It's completely different. Let's have a look at this. Oh my gosh. I mean, there were worse ones, weren't there, than yellow. But I think black XP, I'd probably, out of those, I think this one. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, what was your favourite theme out of those? Anyone a black XP fan like me? Quite like this. It's very moony. It's like a moon, lunar. Solver just says, oh my god, lol. Yes, that's exactly what's going on in my brain. Oh dear. Okay, Masked Ouija and Hibby and Doors say the blue one, really? What was the blue? Which blue one? Which one? Literally blue, as in this one. Technical George says... I can't speak. Why can I not speak? Technical George says, I like black. Yeah. Thanks, George. Me too. Me too. Right, let's just see, actually. Can we set the actual XP theme? No, it's not here. Oh, actually it is, yeah. Media Center style. So it has the Royale theme, but not the actual Lunar theme. So it's got the Media Center theme as an option. Although, again, here, the icons are still... Oh, no, wait. They would be... The icons would be different, though, wouldn't they? Because I've not set it from here. So is it here? Oh, okay. So there's no theme for the Media Center theme, but you can manually set the style through the Appearance tab. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Right, let's have a quick look at the screensavers. Are there any different ones here? I mean, there's the fire one, obviously. No, everything else is standard XP. Let's have a quick look at the desktop backgrounds. Oh gosh, I have a feeling these are going to be bad as well. Let's have a look at this one. I don't like the thumbnail of this. No, I don't like that. That's okay. So is that. That one's too CGI for me. That one's meh. Meh. I mean, these are just kind of standard. A lot of these are just standard backgrounds, aren't they? Just... Ooh, let's have a look at the birds. Oh. Oh no, this looks bad. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously, look at that Earth. And there's two Earths, right? Look at this one. This one's not even the right shape. That's obviously stretched. Vertically, that's so bad. Oh no. So yeah, I think... In conclusion, what would I rate this? So yeah, again, let me know what you think. Out of 11, what would you rate Gold XP as an overall experience? What would you say? I'm not much of a fan here. I think this is a bit too... I don't even know how to describe it. It's a bit too garish, I think. A bit too garish. Maybe, what would I give it? Maybe a 95 or something. I don't know. What do you think? Greenlight says 8 out of 11. Yo Top Rule says me out of 11. Void Pointer says Windows 386 out of 11. Nice. Dominic says XP Gold out of 11. And Johnny says 7. Yeah, we've got a bit of a spread there, haven't we? Again, 7. Master Luigi says 2000 out of 11. So yeah, there we go. We've got a little bit of a spread. Yeah, so... Let's just come back to me for a second. So, that was Windows XP Gold Edition. So, let's now move on to a different Windows modification, and we'll have a look at Windows CTAC, which I didn't know about until... I think it might have been... It was either Sky or Dominic, I think, that mentioned it in the Discord. But yeah, I mean, this is one that you're going to want to watch, guys. This is extremely... I don't even know how to describe this, but you will appreciate it, believe me. So, I'm going to do a similar thing here. I'm just going to... I've installed it already to check that it worked, but I'm going to go back through the installation process because you have to see the installation process for this. I don't even know how to explain it, but you are going to like it, trust me. So let me just do this, and I'll bring you back to the VM. Oh, actually, no, I can't, because I just need to go and change my OBS settings so it will capture the right window. Okay, let's actually do this. Right, one moment. I've just got to change this in OBS. You will experience a picture of nothing momentarily while I change this setting. So Windows CTAC, okay. Then we'll just come back to me. See, look how professional that was. Wasn't that so professional? Right, and then back to the VM. Okay, VM and me. Awesome. Okay, so yes, this is Windows CTAC. And I'm just going to say pay attention to everything, all the writing here. There's so many references and things for me to even... I don't have time to even say them all. There's already been like 3 different things there that happened really quickly. But it's hilarious. You had like press F to pay respects. Something is wrong with as it goes through all the files. So, hilarious. Yeah, so does anyone know, what does CTAC stand for? Because again, I'm not sure. Is this a reference to something that I'm missing? I'm not sure. So yeah, this is the installation process for Windows CTAC, and it's not broken. This is literally what it is meant to look like. So yeah, as you can see, we have F to pay respects. And actually, I didn't try this earlier, but what does that do? Does that actually do anything? It doesn't do anything, I don't think. No, it doesn't do anything. So let's delete this partition and we'll start again. Okay. So again, you just pay attention to all the text on here because it's hilarious. Right. So a new partition for Windows CTAC has been created. This partition must now be, and I'm not going to read out this word, but there are some expletives here. From the list below, select a file system for the new partition. So you've got 2 options. You've got this is better but worse than ext, and this is better but worse than ext. This means you click that. I don't even know what this means, but this is obviously the NTFS quick option, so I'm going to go with this one. So please wait while set up, expletive, the partition. Please wait while setup destroys your hard disks. This may take, and it's already gone. Setup program randomly decided to interrupt the copying process. Press enter if you want to keep this screen. Bruh. Press escape to continue copying the files. Caution not recommended. To pay respects, press F. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, how would you describe this? It's just like a parody, isn't it, I suppose? It's just taking the mick out of Windows XP / Microsoft. So yeah, if you press enter, you just get this screen, as it says. If you press escape, then eventually it will carry on copying, but you literally have to keep pressing escape. So I'm actually going to hold it down here, so it actually finishes copying files. So yes, to quote my own video thumbnail, this Windows CTAC is definitely an experience. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Oh, and it's booted into setup again. Why? We don't want to do that now. I want to start from the hard disk this time. So can we do that, please? So this is the boot screen. I mean, what is this a picture of? Is it a cat with a massive head? I can't even work this out. What is that meant to be? I think it is a cat, isn't it? It's a cat with a massive head. So, I mean, I will just give you I'll give you a minute to digest this. I just won't say anything for a minute. Just take this all in for a second. So yeah, this is the next stage of the setup process for Windows CTAC. So it says try the new best super sass experience. And then we've got this beautiful background of a cat with an enlarged face and a beautiful font that says try the easiest Windows yet. Now, these little blurbs here, the billboards, I don't think any of this text has been changed, but most of everything else has. So we have some text here in what looks like maybe Russian or Ukrainian or something. I'm not sure. Again, I'm probably going to make myself sound really stupid here, but I don't know what language this is. So if anyone can read this, then just let me know what it says, because I'd love to know. Yeah, so now this is the next part of the setup, which is just like this is just like Windows XP setup really, but the only difference here is that we can't read this because it's all in, is it Webdings? I'm not sure what font this is. Does anyone know what font this is? But yeah, this whole next section is in this font that is unreadable. So unless you've literally memorized what all the options are in the XP setup, I don't know, like you literally don't know what you're clicking. So, yes. So this is for the username, I think. So let's just do that. And then this is for the product key, but you can actually skip this. So you can just not enter a product key. This is for the computer name, but I'm not going to change that. This is for the time zone. Again, I'm not going to bother changing that. So we'll just let it finish setup. Doors says, the comment in the corner says, I'm going to change this slightly in the interest of keeping it child friendly. I almost pooed myself. Like this video. I just don't have any words. I don't have any words for this. Noob says the fonts are crapped out. Yeah, but I think it's meant to be like that, isn't it? I think it is literally they're meant to be like that. It's literally just like a parody. That's what I'd probably call it. So the font on the setup screens was Wingdings. Thank you, guys. Not Webdings. Webdings is a font, though, isn't it? Webdings? How is that different? I don't remember. They're similar, I think, aren't they? So, Windwas CTAC. Oh my gosh, look at this. I didn't even see this last time. This is so worrying. Worrying. Gum says, yes, Windwas. Yes, indeed. Right, do I need to click something? Oh no, I was wondering how to click something. Right, again, this is so much stuff to read, I can't possibly read it all, but I'll just let you read this yourself. Yes. What does CTAC stand for? Did I ask this already? What does anyone know what it stands for? What's it meant to stand for? Created by Enderman. I didn't know that either. I know that Enderman's done a video on it, but I didn't know that. Why have I not pressed any key? I don't know why I was not pressing anything. Yeah, so then it's open Paint for no particular reason. Then it opens Notepad for no particular reason. And then it just sits here unless you close this. And then it will carry on setting up your personalized settings. And here we are. This is the desktop of Windows CTAC. So let's see, actually. Can I change this to widescreen? Yes, I think so. Now, obviously, because of the font issue, I may not select the right... I think it's this one. But obviously, I can't really see what I'm selecting. I think that's the right resolution. That should hopefully fill your screen. It looks like it has. So let's put the recycle bin back down here. So, as you can see, by default, I mean, this was completely different, right, to XP Gold. The whole setup procedure was just a whole parody and meme fest, which is fantastic. But now, it looks kind of normal. Now, this is the last point that after I got to this point earlier, I didn't explore anything else. So, I don't know if it literally is now just like a normal XP install, or if there are things added, I'm not sure. But obviously we will have a look. The first thing I want to do is have a look at what themes there are. And again, we're not going to be able to read these because of the font, but let's see. So I don't know what this is. That's just the same theme, isn't it? What else is there? So that's obviously browse for a theme. What's this one? Why can't I select this? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay, that is... I didn't realise it was able to get worse. So high contrast. Oh no. So I mean, this theme, for example, is the desert theme, right, which is an official Windows theme for the classic theme, but this desktop background color has been changed. It's not normally that shade of pink. I think it's green normally. So there's like a combination of official themes here and then things that are just completely different. So, oh no, oh my gosh. It's horrendous. This is horrendous. I'm worried. I am worried. I'm gonna have to reset this because there's no way I can get back to the properties, is there? Oh dear. Right, what was that one? That was that. Okay, what's this one? Oh my gosh. I don't have anything to say about this. It's just... how could you describe this? Gum just says, oh god, yeah. Sulfur, my brain hurts. So does mine. Oh no. Masked Luigi says, hell. Oh great, that's fantastic. Let's reset the... oh no. Oh please. Okay, guys, this is worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. Now I've got to try and get to properties without knowing where it is. Oh, dear. Right, how can I set this back to the original theme without being able to see anything? I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm trying to type into the run dialog box the path to the classic theme file, but I don't know if I've done this right because I can't see what I'm typing. I'm guessing I haven't because it's not done anything. So yeah, this is Windows CTAC. And I mean, this is obviously not meant to be used as an operating system. As you can probably tell, XP Gold looks like that it was at least meant to be functional, right? This is clearly something that's not meant to even function properly. Noob says desk CPL. I'll try that, but I think the window is so massive that you can't even see it when it opens. Let's try that again. Desk CPL. Yeah, so this is the window, but I can't see anything in this window. So, yes, that is... oh my gosh, look at this. Can we log off? Or lock, yeah. This is not going to help though, is it? I need to log off. Is there a keyboard shortcut for logging off in XP? I actually can't remember now that I've said that. Is there? Ooh, actually, can I just click this? That was the wrong one. This one? Ah, yeah, log off. There we go. I don't know how this is going to help. You never know, it might help. Huh, probably not. CEO says, I have other things to do today. Thanks for the fun and educational content. I enjoyed it very much. Have a nice weekend and see you next time. Thank you very much, CEO. And same to you. Thank you for being here. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. Despite the technical problems, but you're probably used to that by now because that always happens. Sky says this is not even cursed, it's just broken. I mean, yeah. I don't know what else can we possibly say about this. Let's just rate this. So Windows CTAC out of 11. What do you think? What do you think about this? I think the setup procedure was probably the best part, and then it was just literally broken after that, wasn't it? So Solar Strike says, thank you for being here, by the way. Nice to see you. It's Emily's birthday today. Everyone wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Emily. Is Emily here? Is Emily here or not? So we've got Greenlight says 11 out of 11. George says 1. Yeah. Yotop Rule says Enderman out of 11. Sector Y says minus 11 out of 11. I see what you did there. Nice. Nice. Noob says 0. It's ugly as hell. Yes. Ah, Emily is here. Happy birthday, Emily. Have you or are you doing anything fun and exciting for your birthday? Right, so that was Windows CTAC. So I'm just going to, again, make myself full screen for a moment while I get the next VM opened. So the next one that we'll have a look at is Windows 7 Gold, which the name is telling me is going to be very similar to Windows XP Gold, but I'm not sure because I don't think I've ever used this. But we'll certainly have a look, and it'll be interesting to see actually how different it is. I don't even know if it's by the same person or not. I'm not sure if it's by Mohammed, so it'll be interesting to find out. So let's just get this ISO in the CD drive again, and we'll have a look at the installation procedure. My Mac's just being a little bit slow. Actually loading the directory. Here we go. So Windows 7 Gold. Okay. Right, and then we want to restart from the CD. Restart. Oh, and I'm going to have to change my OBS settings as well, actually. I've just thought about that. So there will be a momentarily... You'll see nothing again for a moment. I've just got to change this setting to capture the right window. So we want Windows 7 Gold. Okay. Right, and then... Where was I here? Okay, so let's restart this. And now hopefully you should see this. Now obviously this one is slightly different in that this is actually based on Windows 7 rather than Windows XP. The last two have obviously been 2 XP mods. This is a Windows 7 one, so we've got a different font here and a different boot screen, obviously following the gold theme. I'm actually interested to know if this is by Mohammed. And if it is, do you think Mohammed has shared his contact number again? And do you think the number will have changed? Will it be updated this time? Who knows? So yes, let's find out. So yeah, here we go. This is Windows 7 Gold setup procedure. Just make this a little bit bigger again. Okay. Right, so let's just go through here. Now, obviously, it's not that different to the Windows 7 setup. The only difference really is the background graphic. So apparently, this is by Computer Media Corporation. So again, I don't know. So here we go. It's not by Mohammed. It's by Talha Zamir and Arman Ali, who have both, again, given their contact numbers. What is this a thing? Is this like a thing that people do when you make an Windows mod? Is it like a known thing that you just give out your contact details? This is slightly worrying, isn't it? There's a sort of a privacy concern here. So yeah, look, if you want to call Talha and Aman, then there you go. You can. Right. So let's accept the license agreement. Now we've got a different graphic here. We'll do custom. And then next. Oh yeah, so I installed this previously actually. So let's actually delete this altogether. So we've got a fresh install. Okay. Next. Okay, let's let it copy files. Dominic says, who needs Windows when you have Window? Nitro Purple says, Windows 7 Gold. Oh, I must have missed that. Oh, it's in the background. Oh, nice. Look at that. Lovely attention to detail. You can tell that they put their heart and soul into this. Windows 7 Gold. Yeah, Gum says, Windows, too many. You just need one. Clearly. Right, so while this is installing, I am just going to go and get some more tea. So I will leave this on the screen so that you can monitor what's going on here. I'm just going to remove myself while I go and get a drink. And I will mute my microphone as well, and I'll probably come back and forget to unmute it. So that'll be interesting. So yeah, I'll just be a couple of minutes. Okay, I am back. And I can see we've made a little bit of progress, but though not exceptional progress. I mean, I was expecting this to be a bit slower, right? Because obviously, like I said, this is based on Windows 7, so this is a larger install size anyway than XP. So yeah, it will take a little bit longer. But not to worry, because we still have probably about just over an hour. So in case you weren't here earlier, I'm actually free until about 10 this evening, so I can still be here for just over another hour-ish. And also, I should probably say this, because I'm not very good at this, but if you are new here and you're enjoying the stream, then feel free. If you pop to Windows on Windows.com, there's links there to all the socials, so you can follow me on Twitter, you can have a look at the merch, because we have some merch there as well, and there's also a link to the Discord. Come and join us on Discord if you're on Discord, and come and talk Windows with us. I look forward to seeing you there. Yes, regular viewers will know I'm so good at advertising the channel, aren't I? I do this all the time. Please subscribe. Subscribe and comment and like and all that stuff. Yeah. At least you know that I don't do it for the subscribers. I'm doing it because I love Windows. Clearly. So, yes. Right, I'm just going to catch up on chat from when I've been gone, just in case I missed anything. Right, what's going on here? Sectorwise says there should be a part 2 to this stream. There probably will be. I mean, I think I was talking to Sky and other people in the Discord about this earlier. Yeah, I mean, there's so many unofficial Windows mods and bootlegs that, yeah, you could... the amount of hours that it would take to look at them all, you could just go on forever, probably, couldn't you? So, yeah, we can definitely do a part 2 if people are interested. Sky is talking about Windows 7. It'll be perfectly fine until around 2024. Yeah, I mean, it's still got Google Chrome support and stuff, hasn't it, for a couple of years, I think. And Edge support. So, providing that you don't need to do anything that's too specific or niche, then, yeah, you should be fine with 7. Right, what else? Greenlight says Microsoft ended Windows 7 support just to force people onto Windows 10. I mean, there was probably an element of that, wasn't there? I mean, Windows 7, I would say, was just as popular as XP. And XP got about 14 years altogether, didn't it, of support? 14 years? Is it 13? 13 years of support-ish. So they could have supported 7 legitimately for a few more years. And I mean, I guess they are, because, yeah, I mean, Sky's mentioned this as well. With the extended security updates, technically it is supported, it's just that you have to pay to get the updates. So, yeah. Dominic says, hello back, I'm Dominic. You've been doing that all day. You've been doing that all day on the Discord as well. Hilarious. Never gets old, does it? Sector Y says, long time not giving poll ideas. What? I'm up for doing polls. Do you mean in the stream or do you mean on YouTube? But whatever poll. If anyone has an idea for a poll, just tell me and I'll do one. Basically, I just don't usually think about it. Ooh, my chat just jumped and I was reading something. Ooh, hold on. Where was I? Gum says, have you ever thought of making a wallpaper pack for Windows on Windows? There is one actually on my DeviantArt. It's quite old, but it just has the logo and like different combinations of the logo and different colors and stuff. If you're on DeviantArt or you go to DeviantArt, my username is MajorSky17. So I have uploaded a few things on there. So yeah, if you're interested, there actually is one. It could probably do with an update though. Sky says, congrats on being one of the only people I ring the bell for. Thank you. That's I'm humbled. Because, yeah, I don't use the bell often either. Let's think. Who have I got the bell turned on for? I have the bell on for Michael MJD, Computer Clan, OS First Timer. Who else? I think those would be the top 3, definitely. I can't think now. Who else have I got the bell on for? Can't remember. I mean, I have it turned on for some non-Windows channels as well that I follow for other interests that I have. But yeah, those would probably be the Windows/tech channels that I follow with the bell. And that reminds me, actually, incidentally, in case you're not aware, there is a video that will be coming up on the channel that is featuring some of these people that literally are like my YouTube icon, like literally YouTube icons that I asked, thinking that people would, you know, have other commitments, not enough time, or they're too busy. But everyone I asked, which was basically mainly my favorite tech people on YouTube, they all agreed to help me with this video. So there will be a video technically where I am collaborating with some of my absolute favorite YouTubers, and it's still like amazing that that actually is happening, but it is happening. So yeah, stay tuned. I don't have a date for it yet, but it will be happening, and it's going to be looking at, again, if you're not aware, it's on the development of the start menu. So I, with the help of the Windows community on Discord, at our Discord and Beta Archive, I put some questions to Daniel Oren that designed the start menu and taskbar for Windows 95, and he answered the questions. So the collabs are going to be helping me basically to share Daniel's answers. So yeah, it's going to be really good. Right. Noob says, do experiments. What do you mean by experiments? Are you meaning like science experiments or Windows experiments? Just excuse the noise of me opening a mint here. Apologies for that. See, why would you want to be anywhere else on a Friday evening than here with me in this very professional Windows on Windows stream? Noob says, I love Microsoft Edge, lol, and I don't know if that's being sarcastic or not. The good thing about Edge, I can't talk properly now that I've got this massive mint in my mouth. This is not good, is it? I shouldn't have done that. So apologies about this. The good thing with Edge is, now that it's based on Chromium, it's basically compatible with everything that Chrome is. But the best thing about it is that it's not by Google. So yeah, now you can use Chromium. Well, I mean, you can use Chromium without Google. I know that anyway. But now you can use the Microsoft version. And actually, it's got loads of good features, hasn't it? Like the vertical tabs and stuff. So it's not just literally a lazy copy of Chrome. It actually does have its own unique features going for it as well. Right, it looks like we're almost finished with Windows 7 Gold Edition. The installation, anyway. Right, I keep missing stuff on chat because on my iPad, for some reason, it keeps skipping to the end, but I'm like further back trying to go through it. Right. Ah, Wasim is here. Thank you for joining. Okay, so Solar Strike says, do you think you could ever go to conventions like VCF Midwest or VCF East next year? Well, see, I'd love to do something like this, but, and I mean, I don't think I'd have any problem logistically getting to America. That would be okay. But I feel like I'm not popular enough at the moment. Because you have to have a kind of, you have to be well known enough, I guess, don't you? For, I guess, to go to something like that. I mean, I know we're almost on 10,000 subscribers, which, again, I'm very grateful for, but I think I'd need to be more well-known than that, I think, wouldn't I? What's the word? To, like, justify it, I guess. And I don't know how things like that work. Like, do you get invited to go, or do people offer to go to, like, showcase stuff? I'm not sure how that works. So, yeah. Emily would like birthday cake in chat. Can we give some birthday cake to Emily in chat, please, for Emily's birthday? Right, that was a horrendous background there. What is this one? Oh, look, we've got actual golden hearts. Well, actually, they look like diamonds, don't they? It's like gold-coloured diamond, which is not a thing, I don't think. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, Greenlight says, it's literally 1:32 AM here. Well, I'm very humbled that you find this entertaining enough to stay up until 1:32 AM to watch this stream. So thank you for that. Right, let's have a look at Windows 7 Gold Edition. So the cursor's changed. I won't put a product key now, I'll do that later. So apart from the cursor in the background, and obviously it says Windows 7 Gold here, everything else looks like standard Windows 7 out-of-box experience at the moment. So let's do public. Right, what's it doing now? Boot updater. Okay. Windows loader. Gee, I wonder what this is doing. What does this do? Would it be potentially some sort of illegal thing? Technical George, I think. Was it George that said? I've lost it. Like, my chat keeps like moving me to the bottom, but I'm looking at things that are further back. I remember when I watched MJD in 2016. Yeah, I've been watching Michael for a long time. When did Michael start his channel? That was about 2014, I think, wasn't it? I think I've been watching from pretty much at the beginning, I think. Oh, there you go, Emily. Look, Sky has sent you a whole cake. Dominic has sent you a slice. A slice of cake. Martin says, do you hate Google, and if yes, why? I mean, it's completely unjustified, really, because it's a company, isn't it? So, I mean, It's not like it's this evil entity. Well, it is an evil entity. I say I hate Google. I kind of hate, I don't know, I just hate certain things. I hate the way Google works in how it treats other companies, or how it has treated them in the past. So for example, when Microsoft was trying to push Windows Phone, Google completely just hijacked the whole thing and, you know, wouldn't write any Google apps for Windows Phone, which makes sense because obviously Windows Phone would have been a competitor to Android, so it makes sense that they wouldn't write apps for it. But as a Windows Phone user, that was really annoying to me. But the good thing now is that all of these big tech companies are now at the point where they are actually helping each other, aren't they? So you can now get Google apps on iOS, you can get you know, Windows apps on iOS and Android, and everything just works together, or mostly works together, doesn't it? So it's definitely better than it was. And I think if Windows Phone was a thing now, then Google would be more likely to write apps for it, hopefully. Okay, so here we have a selection screen just like in Windows XP Gold, where we can choose some apps to install. So I'm just going to again leave this to just install everything, and I'll just let it do that. This clock is really annoying here. Let's put that over there. That is also awful. But anyway. Emily Pancake has sent you 2 cakes. Now you got 3 cakes and an extra slice. Just in case. Dominic says hat computer. Oh yeah, it's got a hat on. Oh wow. That's so weird. But I love it. Yes, the computer has a hat on. Interesting. What's this? Why is there a media player down here? What is this for? Can you like play a song when you're waiting? That's not doing anything. That's so weird. Anyway, I've noticed that the mouse cursor has changed. It's now a nice gold colour. I quite like that, actually. That's quite nice. Greenlight says, that start button, it looks so bad. I mean, that is like twice the size that it should be, isn't it? Oh my god. And when you click on it, the clicked version, if you look, it's like offset from the non-clicked version. It's like over to the left. Oh dear. Let's have a look at some other stuff while we're waiting for that. Do we have any new pictures? That's a new picture, obviously. Ah, okay, so it's just that one that's a custom picture. I'm going to remove that clock because that's really annoying. That wasn't even a gadget, I don't think, was it? It like faded out. Which the gadgets wouldn't do anyway. So yeah, I mean, that you can get Windows gadgets that look like that, but that wasn't even a gadget. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Technical George just says it looks horrendous. Yes. Yes. I mean, I was trying to be nice by not saying it quite like that. Right, hang on. So let's look at this wallpaper. I mean, to be fair, this wallpaper, it's still not one that I would choose personally, but it looks better than the Windows XP Gold wallpaper, doesn't it? Definitely, that's an improvement. We can at least say that, I think. Yeah, and again, we've got custom icons here. Oh, and that reminds me, did anyone notice any of the sounds in Windows XP Gold? Were they Vista sounds, as I thought? I forgot to ask that earlier. But same question here, because I can't hear the system sounds. So if you can hear any sounds, let me know if they are the Windows 7 sounds or if they've been changed, because I can't hear them. Right. Are we done? We're almost done, I think. I'll just pour my tea when I'm waiting for that. What's it installing now? I don't even know what that is. Oh, disk security. Okay, that's a very polite message, isn't it? That's very polite. The computer will now be restarted. That's so polite. Okay, that's fine. You may restart. Any time you like, in your own time. Don't rush. Don't rush to restart. Is it going to? Shall I? Okay. Don't worry, I will help. I'll help you restart. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. It took a while. Oh my gosh, that is awful, isn't it? That is an awful log on screen. Oh dear. Oh, and now it's going to load from the CD again. Obviously, we want to restart from the hard drive. Okay. Thoughts on the boot screen? What do we think about this? It's a bit more yellow than gold, isn't it, I think? It just looks yellow to me. I'm realising that eating this mint was a really bad idea. Apologies if you can hear any mouth sounds. It's actually quite hard to speak when I have... Why are there two... Oh my god. Why are there two of these now? Why? I don't want this. No. Go away. Right, let's have a look at the themes that we have here first in Windows 7 Gold. Why not? So we've got all the normal 7 themes here. A new sidebar graphic. They love giving out phone numbers, don't they? The people that make these mods. Why is that? Right, so what other themes are there? So Australia, Canada and UK, these are just normal 7 themes again for different regions. So let's have a look at, so is US. Let's have a look at what else. So Green 7, which doesn't appear to have a wallpaper. Oh, actually, wait. Before I do this, let's install VMware Tools, because that might give us transparency, actually, and it will look better overall. Yes, let's do this first. Oh, okay, we can't do that because it doesn't have Service Pack 1. And I don't think this is going to work. The arrow is going to work without that. Let's just see. Wasim says, mitosis go burr. Nice science joke. I like it. Right. Nope. Okay, so we'll have to just stick with the basic theme. Never mind. Right, let's check out Green 7. Which looks like it's broken because there's no wallpaper for it. Yeah, it's not even changed the wallpaper. What about Grim Reaper? Ooh, this is dark, this one. Oh. I mean, I would not choose to have this as my theme, but I'd imagine, I mean, it's not garish, is it? I guess if you're into Reapers and stuff. And then Hazard. What? So wait, why is this Hazard? That's a plant. That's like literally a nice plant there. So why is that called Hazard? I don't know. And then we've got Pirate. Noob says install SP1. I mean, I could do that, couldn't I? But that might take a while. I mean, I guess actually, when I'm looking at these themes, why don't I, in the background, get a check for updates and see if it pulls up Service Pack 1 here. So yeah, this is Pirates, which is obviously Pirates of the Caribbean. And then what else have we got? Anything else? We've got the Windows 7 Gold theme, which was the default. And then that's it. Then it's just, again, the normal 7 basic, classic and high contrast themes. So let's just go back to this default one. And then let's just see, are there any other wallpapers in here? Wallpapers. Windows desktop backgrounds. So we've still got the default ones. Yeah, so there's just the default ones and the ones that are in those themes. Do we have any new sounds? No, they're all just the default sounds. Do we have any new screensavers? Nope, they're all the default ones. Okay, so those are the themes. There's a bit of a smaller selection there, isn't there, than there was in XP Gold. Ooh, this might not work. That may not work. I mean, this could be so out of date that it actually is not going to work. I don't know what state Windows Update is in for Windows 7 without Service Pack 1. It may not even function anymore. So, looking at that, it doesn't look like it's functioning, is it? Right, so let's have a look at what apps are installed. So, let's see. So, some of the apps are the same as apps that we got in Windows XP Gold Edition. So, for example, there's Ultra ISO, which we looked at earlier. Then we've got Firefox. What version of Firefox is this? Let's find out. Don't import anything. Firefox, what version are you? You are 34. That's even older than the one that was in the XP thing, wasn't it? XP Gold. Right. So then we've also got 7-zip again. I'll just check accessories, but I don't think there'll be anything new here. No, there's not. And then what else have we got? So any video converter, auto hotkey again, auto run remover. What is this? Auto run virus remover. Oh, okay, so that's an antivirus thing. CCleaner again. FileZilla, good FTP program. Nice. And then games. And again, these are all just the standard 7 games. Gold Clock, which I hate. I am not clicking that, but you've seen that already. GOM Player. K-Lite Coder Pack again. Power ISO, which is kind of similar, I think, to Ultra ISO, isn't it? It's the same sort of idea from memory. Yeah, you can edit and create ISO files. I don't know why they've got both of those on here then. Uber Icon Manager, what is this? Is this just the program that's changing the icons? It sounds like, doesn't it? Can we open this to have a look? What is this doing? Oh, it's the thing that provides that bounce animation. Oh, so that was in XP Gold as well, wasn't it? Okay. Then Ultra ISO, VLC Player, and WinRAR. So actually, yeah, there's not as many things here, I don't think, are there? There's definitely no games. Unless they're not in the start menu, but they're in the Games Explorer. Let's just see. No, there's no third-party games. Nice gold icon, though. I like that. Recolored icon. Let's see what other icons have changed. So, yeah, the hard disk icon's changed again. In fact, these normal folder icons are different, aren't they? Ooh, yeah. Very gold. Very gold. Everything's very gold. So, yeah, thoughts on Windows 7 Gold Edition. What do we think about this? Out of 11, rating with Windows versions, what would you give this? This is a bit more subdued than Windows XP Gold, isn't it? It's not quite as garish and in your face. So, yeah, what do we think? What do we think? Noob says 6.1 out of 11. Nice, I see what you did there. Sector Wire says no Chicken Invaders, minus 11 out of 11. I don't know why I find Chicken Invaders so hilarious. Oh my gosh. Masked says 7 out of 11. Johnny says 7. George says 3. Dominic says naked recycle bin out of 11. Yes, it looks a bit nude, doesn't it? Leo Mass says 7. GMMTM says 8. Noah says 9. 9 out of 20. Do you know something I don't? Windows 20. Interesting. Oh, Emily says Chicken Invaders, literally my childhood game. You and me both. I used to love playing that. I didn't even know it was going to be in XP Gold, so I got really excited when I saw that earlier, which was a bit embarrassing, but it was totally worth it. So yeah. Right. So let's have a look at the last, and again, this is an intentional pun that I've just made. Thank you. You can thank me later. Let's have a look at the last mod for today, which is Last XP. Now, this one has a lot of things that it installs. So to save time, I installed this beforehand, and it did take quite a long time. So I won't show you the install process for this because it will just take so long. But, I mean, there was nothing really that interesting about it. It was just bog standard, similar to 7 Gold and XP Gold. So it gave you a choice to select a lot of things to install. You could completely customize what you installed. But, yeah, just to save time, I'll go straight into this. So let me just make myself full screen again for a moment. And I'll change my VMware settings one more time. And you'll just see nothing for a minute. Or, well, you'll see this portal into, I don't know, where does this go? Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I need to actually open the actual window first. That would help. Let's open this. Okay, right. So now I can select this in OBS. Last XP, perfect. Right, hopefully you can see this. So we've got a different boot screen. Now, obviously, hence the name, this is an XP mod again, just like the first two that we looked at. Thank you, Sky, for the reminder to have a look at the live XP install. Yeah, so Last XP has like a live CD version of itself as well that you can boot straight from the disc. So, thank you, Sky, for reminding me. I'll probably actually forget again. So if I do, then before we go, someone just remind me, please, to have a look at the live CD version of this as well. Right, let's make this a bit bigger. Thank you, Dominic, for reminding me to close the other VM. I am just going to do that now. There we go, because we don't want any technical problems. Is this still loading? Yeah, it is. I'll just give this a minute to load. Johnny says, I heard about Last XP after watching Michael MGG's video about it. Oh, did he do a video on this? I think I missed that. Because I know Michael's done a few videos on XP on Windows mods. I remember, did he do a video on 8 Green? That was one, wasn't it? I must have missed this one. Thank you to Dawes and George. That also reminded me to close Windows 7 Gold. Yeah, because I think that might have been what was causing problems earlier when everything was being really laggy. So yeah, thanks for that. Ooh, and Sectorwire says apparently they also made Last 10. That's interesting. Might have to look at that one. Right. Okay. Sectorwire says, who's rapping on the background music? Is there rapping going on? I can't hear this, so I don't know what's going on. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So as you can see, there are lots of things installed, and there's lots of things already running here. So let's actually have a look at the themes first, like we did with 7 Gold. So again, we've got a redesigned display properties here, and we've got a even larger selection of themes than in XP Gold. So let's have a look through the themes. Let's see what we've got. So AB1, and again, feel free to let me know which theme is your favorite out of these. I'll be very interested. We can see what's popular. So this is AB1. That's a bit boring, isn't it? Looks like it's a bit Windows Vista, that, isn't it? Slightly. Then we've got Aqua Luna. Meckel says, what OS is this? I just joined the stream. Thank you for being here. This is Last XP, which is an unofficial version of Windows XP. This is Aqua Luna. I mean, that's basically Luna. That looks like Royale, just recolored slightly, and the start button texture is slightly different. And then we've got Aquatica. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I'll tell you what this looks like, though. This looks like the background to the activity centers in Windows Neptune. Or was it just me? Do you think that looks like that background, doesn't it? I mean, it's not that background. That looks very similar, though, in how it's designed. Okay, and then B Chrome. Again, meh. I'm not a fan. Nice Vista icon there. And there. But that's a bit boring, isn't it? Black Mood. This looks Vista inspired as well. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, I quite like that. That's Vista-y. Okay, Black XP. Someone was asking me a question about which Mac I had, I think. Who was asking that? Oh, Solar Strike. What Mac model do you have and how many gigs of RAM does it have? This is a 2019 iMac. It's the... I forget the screen size. Is it 27 inch? It's the large version anyway, and it has 64 gigabytes of RAM. I specifically... I think I got it from eBay, basically, secondhand, and the seller was selling it with 32 gigabytes of RAM, but then they offered to put extra in before they sent it to me. I mean, I had to pay slightly extra, but I thought actually to like future-proof it, I just said, yeah, just put 64 gigabytes in, because obviously with the streams and stuff, we look at a lot of virtual machines So I thought the RAM was a good idea, the RAM upgrade. So yeah, it's got a lot of RAM. I mean, more than I need at the moment. But the idea is in the future, it'll be, you know, more useful. So yeah, this is, I mean, I don't like that wallpaper. This is okay, though. This is just, this is literally Luna, just black, isn't it? Okay, and then black. Oh. I do not like that wallpaper. The theme's okay, though. Black gold. Not a fan. That reminds me too much of Windows XP Gold. Not a fan. And then black ice. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I don't like that either. Black Pro. Black, there's a lot of black going on. Black Pro. And actually, some of these visual styles are being reused, aren't they? Because this was in another theme. There's just a different wallpaper. So yeah, that's Black Pro. Okay, we're moving past black. Let's go to Dazzle. So yeah, this is Dazzle. This is okay, isn't it? I mean, I don't really like these bubbly things. These bubble elements here remind me of... What was it? Was it like an early version of Luna? Was it the early version of Luna that had like a bubbly start button and stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like an early concept of Luna had that sort of look. Okay, dragon style. There's no wallpaper. Interesting. Engage. I mean, that's okay. That's a bit boring, though. I mean, actually, I don't like this visual style. The wallpaper's okay. Again, that's a bit Vista-y. That's sort of more Windows 7, actually, isn't it? Kind of. Looking more like Windows 7. Forest green. Meh. It's a nice shade of green, but again, I'm not too impressed by that, really. Grey SC. That's a little bit boring. Human wind flag. Well, this is the human theme from Ubuntu, isn't it? Why wind flag, though? Is it because of this button down here? Okay, then human. I'm guessing that's just going to change. Yeah, that's just changing it to the Ubuntu icon. Okay. Illume CG. Meh. That's kind of obviously Vista inspired again. Last XP. Again, Vista inspired. Nice. Nice Vista background. I like... Oh, not that. It looked better without that. Right, that was Last XP. Last XP 20. How is this different? That's exactly the same. Last XP 20. Apply. Oh, it went back for some reason. Okay, Last XP 20. I mean, yeah, that's okay. LE5. That's just like a blue, more blue Luna again. Lord of the Rings. There's a lot of themes, guys. There are lots of themes. I'm not a fan of Lord of the Rings, so that is just... I don't have an opinion on that. Windows XP. That just looks like that Last XP theme again. Yes, that's that same theme. Luna. I mean, I don't know why this is Luna, because that's blue. Luna would surely mean grey, like the moon. Mac OS 10. Yeah, okay. I can't say much about that either. It looks like Mac OS 10, yeah. This one, Metallic Shades, looks like watercolor, just recolored with a slightly different gradient here. That's quite nice, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. Mystic Dreams. There's definitely a lot of blue and black, aren't there? Themes here. That's kind of like Windows 80, isn't it? It's a bit flat. Nexus. Meh. That's not that interesting. Nightshades. Oh, why has it turned off that setting for it to show the window when I'm dragging it? I don't know. Meh. Wait, what's going on here? That's not even set the theme. Hang on, what's going on? Is it broken itself? Right, hold on. Let's just... Where's Windows XP? Oh, it's not here. Hang on, let's just... Why is it on classic theme? Has it literally just broken itself? Oh, Windows, honestly, do I have to do everything? Let's restart the theme service. I think that might help. Themes. Restart. Yes. Oh, Dominic says, did it apply window blinds? Is that why it's not working? Oh, yeah, it could be that, couldn't it? Yes, it did apply window blinds. That could be why. Right, let's try this again. Where was I? I was on Nexus. No, I was on Nightshades. Nightshades. Okay, let's try this again. No, it's still broken. Oh, why? Why? Why is that? What did I do? What did I do? Is it just, maybe it's just this theme that doesn't work. Let's just try going back to another one. Okay, let's see if this actually sets properly. No, something's broken. Okay, I am going to restart. That's probably going to be the quickest way to fix this rather than trying loads of other fixes. Let's just restart it. It's Windows. I mean, what can you say? Right. Dominic says, Mystic Cave Zone. That is one of my favourite Sonic zones. It's so good, isn't it? The music is just perfect. That's honestly got to be one of the best ones. Right. What do you think about this boot screen? It's clearly Vista inspired, isn't it? Just blue instead. Same with a log-on screen. That's a bit Vista-y, isn't it? Right, let's just have my last bit of tea while I'm waiting for this. I think this tea should last me until 10 o'clock. All goes well. Perfect. There we go. All fixed. Right, let's have a look at the rest of these themes. Okay, so Nightshades, that's where we were. There's definitely a lot of choice of themes here, but I've not seen anything that's really jumped out at me. Do you know what I mean? There's not been anything that I've gone like, wow, I'd really love to use that theme. They're all just kind of meh. Meh to nah. Like, no way. Royal 5 color mod. That's just a recolor. Royale. Does that mean that we have recolors here? Yes. Nice. So there's a black color, light blue, green, and midnight. Oh, and silver. I quite like that green color. Let me see this. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's a nice shade of green. I quite like that. That's probably my favorite so far. Right, and then energy blue. Which is taking a long time. That looks like standard Royale with a different background. Yes, it is, isn't it? That is Royale. Okay, and then silenced. That sounds interesting. Nah, not a fan. Vista Anthracite. I mean, that just looks like it's a knockoff of Vista, which is not a good look. Oh, I'm spilling tea again. Why am I doing this today? That looks like, again, knockoff Vista. Don't like that. Vista Basic. I mean, that's the basic theme, so what can you say? It's functional. It's not very attractive. Vista Inspirat. That looks better, because now the window borders are black. That's definitely better. Vista XP. Oh, I missed Vista White as well. I'll go back to that. Yeah, that's okay. I kind of like that gradient, actually. That looks like the Aero. What's it called? The oh, what are they called? That gradient in the background on Aero. Aero stripes. It looks like the Aero stripes. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, look, there are recolors here. Silver. Ooh, let's have a look at this. This is like the early Aero theme, isn't it? From some of the Longhorn builds. Nice. What else? Vista White. Again, looks similar to that early Aero. Nice. Vista Aero. What's the difference with that? That looks the same. Right, what was that? Vista White, Vista XP. Windows Classic. That's just going to be Classic. And then XP Amp. Meh. Not a fan. Right. What do we think? Do we have? Do any of these themes stand out to anyone? What was that green one that I liked? It was this Royale mod. I'm maybe going to go back to this or put this on green. And then let's try and choose a wallpaper that matches this. Something green. And again, look, there's a lot of wallpapers. Just like an XP Gold. What about this? Yeah, that's quite nice. I quite like that. What about screensavers? Oh, we've got some different screensavers this time. Oh, let's have a look at these. 3D Windows XP, which the virtual machine did not like. That's not going to work. Maybe I should install VMware Tools. That might help. Shall I do that? Let's do that. VMware Tools. Right, let's install this. In the meantime, Aurora, is that just the one from Vista? Oh, that's not going to work either. Okay, I'm going to come back to these. Let's install VMware Tools first, because clearly it's not going to work without them. I think this will allow it to work, right, because it'll install the graphics driver. Right, complete. Okay. Dominic has a request. Okay, go into Appearance and select Classic, not Windows Classic. Okay, I will do that. Oh no, the lag is back. The lag is back. It's VMware Tools. It's not as bad as it was earlier, thankfully. Okay. Classic. Okay. Classic. Oh, there's options here as well. Okay. Is this what you wanted to see, Dominic? Yeah, this is not the standard classic, is it? This is different. Isn't it? This is different. These buttons are different up here. Why is that? And how are these different? Vista, like, what's the difference here? The previews are not changing. That just looks the same, doesn't it? Or have I not been paying attention? Oh, it's the grey. Okay, it's the shade of grey that's changing. I see. I see. Right, let's go back to my favourite one, which was 5-colour mod and then green. There we go. Just bear with me a very short moment. I just have to quickly send a message to someone. Very professional. Yes. That's me. And I'm actually using my Windows phone at the moment because I am not collecting my new iPhone until tomorrow. And I sold my other one a couple of days ago. So I've had 3 days going back to my Windows phone, which is still set up the way it was when I last used it as my everyday phone. And it's great. I love it. It's been such a throwback. So yeah, love that. Right. So yeah, that's that. I mean, you wouldn't have thought that installing VMware Tools would be that intense on a hard disk, surely. I mean, it's only installing some drivers, isn't it? Solar Strike says, what iPhone and what Windows phone? This is a Lumia 930 in orange, and actually I've got a case on it, but I'll show you. It's the orange one. So actually, this is the second Windows phone I bought. The first one I bought was the 520. Was it the 520, which was yellow? In fact, I have that here. I'll show you. Hang on. I'm sure it's the one. I have a little pouch here with all of my Windows phones in. So I will show you these as while we're waiting for this, because it's going to restart. Let's have a little Windows phone moment. So this was the first Windows phone that I ever bought in 2014, I think. Either 2013 or 2014. This is the Nokia Lumia 520 in yellow. And I love this. I really love this. Unfortunately, now it's actually bricked for some reason. I can't remember how I bricked it, but it doesn't load anymore. And you can't restore it from the restoration tool, so it doesn't really... I mean, it loads, but it just gets stuck in a boot loop. But look, I mean, look how good this looks. It just looks so good. It's really hard to find phones now that have really saturated colours like this. Isn't it? Which is a shame. Then we've got the Lumia 930, which is this one. I bought this in 2015 and I was still using this in 2019. It was only, I think, at the end of 2019 when WhatsApp dropped support for Windows Phone that I had to then stop using it because I need WhatsApp to communicate with people. And so yeah, I also dropped this and the camera stopped working. So then I replaced this with the exact same phone, but obviously this one has a working camera. So yeah, this is technically, I guess, my third Windows Phone that I bought. And then I also bought the Lumia 950 just because it was the last Windows Phone, so I felt like I had to buy this for nostalgia for the future. So yeah, this was the very last Windows Phone, the Lumia 950, and this came... It is the 950, yeah, 950. This came in two sizes. You've got the 950 and the 950 XL, which is slightly bigger, as you can see here. And yeah, so both of these phones, I think it's both, definitely the XL, but both of these, people have managed to get Windows running on, and I mean actual Windows 10 running on here. And in fact, if it has battery, I'll show you, because I actually installed Windows 10 on here, on the 950 XL, so I will actually quickly show you this, because it's interesting. I know it's nothing to do with Windows mods, but when you get me talking about Windows Phone, I can't stop. Have you noticed? I can't stop. So... yeah, I've got my little Windows Phone goodie bag here with all the phones in. And I'm definitely not bitter about the fact that it's not usable anymore. I mean, it is usable. It's usable if you don't need to use a lot of apps, which was always the way with Windows Phone. Right. I'll just very quickly show you Windows 10 running on the Lumia here. And then we'll actually go back to my stream. Right, hang on, what's going on here? Why is it not logging in? One moment. Or should I say, just a moment? Because that's what Windows would say, isn't it? Ali, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, you're right. It is a Windows mod, isn't it? Because 10's not meant to be on here. So... there you go. So I'll just show you this. I'm just checking there's no personal information on the home screen. This is Windows 10 running on a phone. It's great. Look at this. So yeah, you got your live tiles and your start menu. It's brilliant. And I mean, for example, the phone app works. You can make and receive phone calls as well. There's a great mod that someone came out with. I can't remember the person, but if you have a look at the very top of the screen here, there was a mod that was released to actually give you the shell of Windows Phone, Windows 10 Mobile on Windows 10. So you even have that title bar that's got the battery in, and you know, your notification symbols. So it's a very good, you know, imitation of Windows Phone, but obviously you have more apps because it's full fat Windows 10. And actually, let's just find out. I'm sorry, this is the very last thing. I'm just going to find out what version of 10 it's running, because I actually don't know. Let's find out, actually. I installed this a while ago. What build is this? This is... So this is Windows 10 1903, build 18898. So yeah, it's great that, isn't it? I love that. And the same has been done more recently with Windows 11. You can now install Windows 11 on the Lumia 950 XL as well. It's just great, isn't it? It's fascinating. It's great to play with. So yeah, there we go. I've got Windows 10 on a phone. Awesome. Right, let's actually come back to last XP because I've just hijacked it and started talking about phones, Windows phones for ages. Right. So let's have a look at what apps we've got on here. So there are a lot, as you can see, to the point where everything's grouped into multiple levels of grouping here. So I'm not going to be able to look at all this stuff because we won't have enough time, but we will have a look at what we actually have, even if we don't look at all the actual individual things. So CD and DVD, there's nothing in here actually. There's nothing in that section. Oh, wait, are these empty? Why are some of these things empty? That's not a good sign, is it? Oh dear. I have a feeling these are not meant to be empty, but they are. That's probably not good, is it? Why has that happened? Oh, SG says screensavers. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I was going to look at screensavers, wasn't I? Yes. Right, let's actually do this first. Thanks for that. Right, hopefully these will work now. So 3D Windows XP. Ooh, I like this. Oh, wow. I'm actually genuinely, I love this. I'm impressed by this. Why am I so impressed by this semi-transparent XP flag? Wow, I love that. And it changes color. That's awesome. Wow, I'm genuinely impressed. Love it. That's mesmerizing. I can't stop. I can't stop watching it now. Wow. That literally, I was not expecting that. That's awesome. Right, and then Aurora. Which, yeah, this is the Vista screensaver. Straight from Vista. So is that. What else have we got? Cyclone. I mean, that's okay. That's a bit boring, isn't it? But look, you can change it. Let's put everything on the max and see what happens. Show curves. How many? What's the highest value you can put in here? Oh no, is there one? I'm not sure. We'll just do lots of 9s and hope for the best. Oh no, it can't handle it. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Johnny says Bezier was never in Vista. Is it not the same as Bezier's? Is this the same thing? It looks the same. It's the same, isn't it? I think it's just the name that's different. And then Euphoria. Meh, that's okay, I suppose. Again, you can change everything here. Flux. Interesting. That's a bit like, looks a bit Mackie, doesn't it? It's like Mac OS. Fly Win. Oh, Flying Windows. Oh, now that is a classic. That is a classic. I love this. Love it. In fact, I love this so much. I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but this is actually what's in the background of my end screen that I use in videos. It's the Flying Windows screensaver. Right, and then glass. That's just that glass thing. Helios. That's similar to a couple of the other ones from a minute ago. Hypnogenic Rain. Or Hypnogenic Rain. Ooh, that's nice. That's quite nice. Relaxing. Solar Winds. And then, yeah, this is the last one, I think, that's not standard. Which doesn't appear to be working. There we go. Don't know why. But yeah, the rest of these are just standard Windows ones, I believe. So yeah, good selection of screensavers. So now we come back to this problem I was experiencing. Why are all these groups empty? That's not a good sign, is it? Oh, wait. So okay. So it's the same groups twice. Some of them are empty for some reason. Okay, but then they're all repeated underneath. Okay. Right. So again, I won't look at everything because we're not going to have time, but we'll have a quick look. We'll have a glance at the names of some things. If there's anything interesting that anyone sees that you want me to open, then just let me know in chat and I will open it. Or I will endeavour to open it if anyone asks. So, oh look, LimeWire, that's a throwback. Right, so I mean these are all just internet things, aren't they, which are not necessarily interesting. It does come with Windows Messenger and Windows Live Messenger. Okay, right, then Office. How many calendars do you want? Microsoft Office. So it comes with Office 2003. We have to open this because we have to open the Office Assistant. That's the only reason that I've opened Office. Show the Office Assistant. Oh no. So hang on, it went to the trouble of installing Office 2003, but it didn't include the Office Assistant. Really? How? Why would anyone do that? Why would you do that? Oh, I was looking forward to seeing Clippy then. No, what a shame. Right, security. Again, I don't think there's going to be anything massively entertaining in here. This is just, you know, essential stuff. System. Right. Oh god, there's a lot of system tools. Sys internals. What's color pad? I feel like I want to know what this is. What is this? Oh, does it just tell you the color of stuff? How though? How does it do that? Or am I I'm creating the color myself. I see. Okay, that's color pad. And then games. So I'll come back to games because I have a feeling that might be the most entertaining part. Graphics. Nice new paint icon. Okay, sound. Oh, Winamp, that's a throwback as well. Lots of codecs, that's good to see as well. Hacking and workarounds. Cracks. Well, I'm glad that's empty because I do not endorse this illegal activity. As you can clearly see. Serials and keygens. EA Games multi-keygen. I feel like I need to have a look at this. Wow. Okay, I don't have anything else to say about that. What else? That's it. Celestia. Oh, I love this. Does anyone use Celestia? I love this. You can travel around space. It's great. Let's go somewhere. Let's go to... What do we think? Name me a planet or something, and we'll go there. I'll just go for the first one I see. Let's see what you can come up with. Try and be as obscure as you can. Maybe give me a moon of Jupiter or something. Pluto. Thanks, Sky. Let's go to Pluto. Right, I think I've got to actually tell it to go there, though. So, go to selection. Here we go. Oh, look at that. How quick was that? Can you imagine getting to Pluto that quickly? Dominic says Uranus. Let's not go there. What else have we got? Saturn. That would be a good thing to look at. Let's look at Saturn. Go to selection. I mean, Celestia can do a lot more than just looking at planets. But this is just, I don't know, it's what entertains me. The sun is behind Saturn at the moment, so we can't really see it properly. Oh, no, that is not meant to happen. Okay, what about... Let's just... Wait, let's think of a moon or something. What about... Pan? I was trying to think that, like, this was the most obscure moon that I could think of. Pan. You can't even see it, though. Select object, Pan. Let's do it this way. Go to selection. Where are you, Pan? This is Pan. Pan is a moon of Saturn. As you can see, it's actually a captured... Well, it's a captured asteroid, basically. It looks like a potato. So, yes. The large planets like Saturn and Jupiter tend to do that, because anything that, you know, any asteroids that travel past them will get captured by their gravity because they're so massive. And that was today's physics lesson with Major Sky. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let's stop now, otherwise I'll talk about moons all day. Right, so... What else have we got here? So I'm just going to look at what is down in these folders, then I'll come back to games just before we go. And Sky, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have time to look at the live CD, are we? But we could do that next time. In part 2. Right. So, anything interesting here? I don't think so. Media files. Oh, so there's like media things here. That's good as well. Virtual dub, that's useful. And handbrake. Useful. DVD decryptor. I mean, I have never used that back in the day to copy DVDs. Never. Interesting. Nero. That is one of my favorite Windows programs that is so useful, again, for burning all sorts of things to disks. Doesn't work on Mac, unfortunately. That's probably the program I miss the most about using Mac. Window blinds, styler, Windows Live Messenger patch. Why is there a patch? What's this for? What is this for? What is that doing? I don't know what that is doing. Solar Strike, thank you very much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you hopefully in your stream. You might have to remind me when it is, actually. I can't remember. When's your stream? Right. What is Link Luster Clean? This sounds interesting. So what is this, though? There's just so many apps here. I don't know what 90% of them actually are. Right. So let's have a look at games just before we finish. We've only literally got a few minutes, so we're going to have to be very quick here. Wow. Wow, this is more than I was expecting. It's got literal console choices, but then there's nothing in these actual folders. DVD-ROM games. Oh, wait, this is empty. Did I press the wrong folder? Did I? I'm not sure. No, these are empty. Oh. That's not normal. Where are all the games? They're not here. Does it not come with games? Why is there a group? Why is there a group for it if there's no games? Maybe I did something wrong. Oh, Sky says most of these folders are laid out for you to add stuff. Oh, really? So it doesn't come with any games? Or did I just miss installing them somehow? Let's see. Can we go into add remove programs and like change what we've chosen? Oh, and actually look, there's extra stuff in control panel here as well. CPU Z. That's a useful app. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Tweak UI, that's useful as well. Win update list. Driver backup. Awesome. Okay, can we maybe add them here? Not sure. No, that's just Windows components. I don't think we can we? Oh, well, that's a shame. So yeah, I don't know. Has anyone used Last XP? Are there meant to be games and maybe for some reason I've just not installed them somehow? I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure. But anyway, what do you think about Last XP? Are you a fan of having lots of apps installed for you when you install your operating system? Or do you like things to be relatively empty so that you can customize everything yourself? What do we think? So yeah, marks out of 11 for Last XP. What do you think? I mean, again, it's different to everything else that we've looked at, isn't it? And this is obviously not, it's not a parody. It's not like specifically themed around something like Gold was. So it's more like, it's more usable in that sense, isn't it? It's more like standard XP, just with lots of apps and tools already installed. So in that way, it's probably actually kind of good, isn't it? It's a good option. So Dominic says Last XP out of 11. Dominic, I don't think that counts though, does it? Because Last XP is not a Windows version, is it? Well, I guess it's an unofficial version. Hibby says 7. Sky says 11 out of 11. We didn't scratch the surface. What things do you think would be worth looking at in Last XP? Because we could always come back to it next time. Maybe if you let me know, we can have a look at some specific things. So yeah, that could be an idea. Okay, so yeah, that was Last XP. I will just shut this down. Why not? Because it would seem to be appropriate to do. There we go. I don't know if there's meant to be text on here, but it's just blank, isn't it? This log on screen. And then I will make myself full screen for a moment. Okay, so Sky says, check out all the programs in the stream. It's a huge time capsule from the late noughties. So actually, yeah, let's do a poll now actually on this. So for a future stream, would you want, I know that people want to look at more Windows mods, so we can definitely do that. Do we want to look at more Last XP in detail, as in going into all the apps and looking at everything? And hopefully if there are games, I'll install it properly and make sure that I actually have access to them. So yeah, let me know what you think in this poll, yes or no. And I you know, we could dedicate a stream to it, because it would probably take a couple of hours, wouldn't it, to look through everything properly. So yeah, let me know. And I hope you have enjoyed the stream. Like I said earlier, if you're not on our Discord, come join us. Just go to windowsonwindows.com. The links are all there for all the socials. There's Discord, Twitter if you want to follow me on Twitter, where I do daily Windows facts. And that reminds me, actually, I have not done that today, and I need to do that. And yeah, there's some merch there as well if you want to have a look at that. But yeah, thank you for joining. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you found it entertaining. I hope I've brightened your Friday as much as I possibly can. And yes, just before I go, has anyone got any last questions? Because I have not asked this yet, but any last questions before I go? And also it gives the poll a bit more time for people to vote in case they haven't voted. So yeah, I'll stay for another minute or so just in case anyone's got any questions. Hippie says the future livestream will be a Halloween special. What could I do for a Halloween special though? What do you think? I mean, I can rule a few things out. I'm not singing. What else? I'm not. What else? I don't know. It has to be something Windows related. Are there any Windows mods that are Halloween themed? Are there? Does anyone know? That would be amazing. Can you imagine? I'd love to do that. Halloween themed Windows. Oh my gosh. Sky says, I guess I can finally sleep. I've just actually looked at myself on stream here and I look like I need to go to sleep as well, don't I? I look so tired. Oh my god. Why is that? It's that nap I had. I had a nap before the stream. That was probably a really bad idea. Because, yeah, I look so tired. Right. Open Rain. Thank you for being here. Open Rain says, thanks for doing my idea. Yes, so actually on the Discord, it was Open Rain that had the idea of looking at Windows mods in the stream. So, yeah, thank you for the great idea. It was a good idea. Love it. And yeah, in the poll, we've got 95% more Last XP. So yes, I mean, it may not be the next stream. It just kind of depends on what happens with Windows 11. If there's enough progress with Windows 11 builds in the dev channel, then we may look at that next stream, which will be in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, if not, we'll maybe have a look at Last XP or some more Windows mods. So yeah, that's it. I'll just have a quick last check for any questions. I can't get this poll out of the way now. Go away. Emmy says, can I be hugged? Emily, I'm sure we would all give you a virtual hug. I would. Have a virtual hug from me. Here you go. There you go. Perfect. Anything else? Just checking. Crystal says, change your channel icon to an orange background for Halloween. Actually, yeah, I've done this in the past. I actually do have a Halloween-themed Windows on Windows icon that will go up on the channel for Halloween, so stay tuned. Yes, perfect. And that's it. I will thank you again for being here. I will hopefully see you all in the next one, which will be in 2 weeks' time on a Friday, starting at 7 p.m. GMT +1 or British time. And yeah, thank you again. I will see you in the next one.